want to warm up with me?
Go, man.
Okay.
So you think I'm break your wrist right there?
Yeah, it's actually the pin pad, so. More or less, it's a sport where we're constantly pulling. So, there is a thing called side pressure, but if, like I think I mentioned to you before, like if you're going like strictly to the side and you're not looking at your fist, and once you get here, your humerus capability won't take that well. So it doesn't take a whole lot of pounds of pressure. So basically, the most dangerous thing you can do.
Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere here.
The most dangerous thing you can do to me is constantly here, rotation, just a little, yeah, you do a little bit of that, and also too, if you're pulling with your right arm, generally I like to have my right foot forward, so that way if I'm driving, so say I have like my left leg forward, and I'm pulling with my right arm, I'm kind of like working against myself, where it's like hip up against the table, right arm right foot forward, use the leverage. So basically all I want you to focus on,
That's the biggest sin.
yeah, it's just pulling me in that direction. So
You're just trying to warm up.
yeah, so we can do that. That, and don't be afraid. There you go. And also too, you can lock in, pull your elbow, drag into that corner. Yep. Yep. And let's go back like this. This one as well.
Oh, there's pizza in there if you got one.
You want to break nothing.
No, we're not going to be breaking it.
Brandon brought fruit gushers and Sour Patch Kids. Help yourselves.
Yeah, yeah. Bam, in your body. And then also too, if you want to, when you grab the peg, kind of be off. So if you're like resting your arm here, you're trying to bend, it'll make it a little bit more difficult. If you have your arm here, it'll make it lean as well. Yeah. Keep that light on. And I think Bruce is bringing the table as well. Because it's like, well, they gave it acquired that one from Logan, so it's like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, so we only had like this one for like the longest time. So, okay. Grab the peg, keep your arm kind of off of it, and then drag me, pull that. Make sure too, you got your arm kind of off, that way you can move it.
So you can be on leaning on it, get messed up, you can bring your arm up.
Yeah, so I always kind of like to hover, unless sometimes if I'm in a defensive position, I do kind of hug it, but it'll come later, so grab, pull. Think too, you're trying to roll, like, you can do that too, so there's a technique called top rolling.
Oh, I see that.
You can go inside, they call that hooking, and then there's also like a press, but you're still focused on top rolling. So, does that feel
You
alright?
did the top rolling again? Oh, okay, like that.
Yeah, so you're kind of like here, pronating, rolling through. You can drag your elbow. You don't have to just stay stationary with your elbow or anything like that.
We get just jack you up.
Oh, sure.
I wish Jeremy was still here, man, because I know you are strong as hell.
Oh, Jeremy.
Jeremy was like,
because I've never got to beat him.
yeah, he ended up moving
That's
to
it.
Kentucky,
Oh,
so Lexington. So
yeah.
you'll have to find a club somewhere around there. But
Yeah. Still.
Hey, Brandon.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, where's that mini?
What's going on, man?
So,
How you doing?
Oh, good.
Oh, David's trying
Hey,
out?
we met before. It's been a while.
You look good,
Nice,
man. You
so
slimmed
it's
down,
nice.
huh?
Yeah, I like my, I think like 7 pounds so far.
How do you feel?
Oh I'm good. I can actually like get
And
on
then
like
the phone holders
bend
and
down and stuff
the,
easy and get up easy and
Yeah.
yeah.
You hungry? Got
Yeah,
pizza?
yeah. Awesome.
need to do any risks.
And my left arm is weak, so.
Yeah.
Jump in anytime you like now. Graham, big man's here.
Not feeling 100%. I'm trying to do my best.
You work all day on Saturday?
And I went at
11.
what we're gonna do. Is there anything particular you want to work on or anything like that?
No, no, just, yeah, I Dr.
No, you're good. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna give you this. Once you go not 100%, but pizza 50%. Try to continue essentially. And I don't know what you work on with granite. I don't know if you want to top roll, hooking, or anything like that. So
I'll do
yeah.
it.
I don't know. Because you guys because natural is what you're on.
Yeah, tennis. Yeah, it's not gonna be
Yeah,
as
it's-
good on the left.
Yeah, that's top. We more hooking is when you get on the inside. And then you
Nicole. You can do that too, it's called cupping, so. Turn your wrist down.
Left arm.
Yep.
Hey.
That. Yeah, all in due time. So. Yep, just like that. See the difference, however, when
Yeah,
you're here
yeah,
versus
yeah.
like, kind of like, especially to get your hip up on there and then with your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. 15 years. A good habit I like to do is I always like to watch my hand, that too. I like to in my shoulder. And I got up now. Well, fingers are longer.
Yeah.
Do you want to try left?
Swap out with somebody, so.
Kind of the same thing. Yeah, but you're laying a little bit. Now, you're ambidextrous, right?
How long has it been since been on table?
Oh, you feel better with your left or right?
Yeah, it's just been like working and walking.
Yeah.
No, I walk a lot.
But if you're good at
So,
seeing,
What do you do for work?
thing I'm
Oh,
listening
who's up for you?
Brandon pulls out here and he drops his arm.
How
I put it here and I grab it.
What do you do to
Depending
not
on
have
your
your back hurt at the end of the day?
Well, I think right now though, just
Are you just conditioned for it at this point?
Yeah.
Don't be
Like
afraid to
the
put your
first 2
body
years
in
is
it.
like people years.
Same thing too, kind of like aiming loose under it.
I also like
I keep
more often I refinish and paint iron doors too and Dallas.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. How difficult is it to do something like that? Right? You
Yeah.
sat there and chemistry.
You know, it's
Just try it,
it's not,
right?
you know, just like this
Yeah,
all day.
well, it's done away, but
Or
I haven't like them.
Yeah, I would say.
send it down and add like Bondo and let it dry. It's like a long
Hopefully,
thing.
what also correlates
Yeah.
with it too.
Yeah, do a lot of Bondo with those. Or is it just
I get
If
really
it's,
tense.
if it's like sun damage and it's
I do
deep
hook a lot.
cracks, yeah.
So that's why I was trying to say, like, resorting to like
especially
top
if it faces
roll
west?
Yeah.
or
You want one a little bit?
For sure. Yeah.
That's how
press.
you want.
But what I would do for a press that you can protect yourself
Damn.
is you keep this distance here really close to where
Hey,
so you pretty much ear up on top of the table, and so your body goes up on top, and then you can use your shoulder, arm, and body weight with it, so that way you not have to hook as much. Because that's also another reason why that the elbow is that's how it happens.
We normally do.
Yeah.
We're doing it now.
Praying for you,
can, some people, I mean, some people like the lives, especially like now, like verbal, or cut versus.
We call that sucking the dick.
Yep.
As long, I just always try to make sure I play with my fists, and that's all. It's just like, if I'm like this is like one of the position right here.
Just be like, stop, stop.
Yeah,
Stop, stop. Same thing. I'm like, stop, stop. Man, like a ball is.
What do you want to do?
So, like, you can go and I'll try to like hold you.
Okay. That sounds good. I'll go nice and easy.
And don't forget.
You're chilling.
Yeah, like that.
You've been chilling.
Once you're there, you can just like.
Arlington still.
So yeah, that's the thing too.
Oh,
So if I'm
it's low.
I try to stay.
Any chance you're gonna move out from?
I'm working on it.
It's because your work is close.
Not anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, last year they moved the building to Mansfield.
That's it. That's even.
Yeah,
It's still
I kinda
far
really
from-
figured I'd try to put it on with
It takes me almost half an hour to get there.
Yeah.
It won't stream anyway.
That's right.
Also have it just in case.
I was trying to put the Tennessee game on,
Uh,
but Ohio State's whooping that ass, so it doesn't matter.
there you go.
Texas
So,
won.
if
That's
you're-
all I care about.
Well, I'll just try to hold on to your life. We also got man somewhere too. Is
I got done with what I was doing earlier. I came over to that Sonic and got a drink, and I parked when I was watching it. And as soon as I turned it on, Clemson started scoring. I was like, well, I'm done.
Yep.
Turn that off. I'm just gonna go to bed.
Press, we do that as well, so.
no.
So you could
We're
choose.
pretty religious
Now,
family.
in the setup,
But,
like a
no, I don't know that particular village far enough. But we're always ending up talking church and small world like with Logan.
When you grip up, you can
Like I actually
choose
met
to
his wife in class.
or
I
not.
met him off at UNT years
It's
ago,
tone
and then
preference. Sometimes
I
I
walked
feel
in that
stronger.
practice
Hope
that
does
first
not like
time,
the cap
chance
his
to
thumb.
grow.
I don't like capping it, but I get a lot more power
I'm
when I
telling,
do
I
it.
feel, I feel like you're way stronger when you cap.
Yeah,
Just capping it?
Yeah, it's like covering like your.
Yeah, hopefully Logan
As
makes it
long
up
as the
and then we'll
ref
see.
can
Oh,
see
the,
like your
yes,
thumb,
you
thumb
was-
whistle.
Yeah, so I had texted him when I think Marcus had reached out to me and
Or if you come
was
over
like, that'd be really good to have Logan out. She goes, I don't know if he's moved or not.
You gotta move more.
You know,
I
I know some of that stuff was up in there, but he said he's
There you go.
putting his kids in. And so he's gonna try to come out after 8.
Oh, no, that's
Raise
cool.
your elbow, raise
You
your
wanna go ride with
Yeah,
me?
Yeah,
Maybe I can
it's-
body weight.
yeah, it took me quite a while. I was in a really bad habit. I always like had it full on my on the table.
Yeah, that's terrible.
You're ready?
Yeah.
Some people,
Okay,
some
yeah.
people do a pull without the cup. So honestly, they call it like a wrist flexion. They call that a cup like they're gonna. Yeah, that's like that.
Yeah.
Wrist press. Some people they'll do top roll without it. So they're doing this still like crunches side. And even though it looks like I'm going straight to the side,
You
I'm
think it
still
could be
constantly
Germany?
still trying to like
Germany?
pull.
I think
Still
maybe.
trying to pull. Still trying to pull.
So then you're in this.
That'd be a real good.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
he's not here anymore.
Yeah, some
Oh,
people go
okay.
into
Big
like
Mark and Jeremy
that
have
type
pulled
of dance.
Games.
We call that a kids move. Goes
Yeah.
like me, I come here, try to pull me,
No,
and then
Jeremy's
just increase
ridiculous.
that level.
Yeah, he's always had
Just
that.
here. I'm just hanging out. I'm just hanging out.
Lost my motivation.
So,
Can't turn you nothing.
Yeah, a snap crackle. I'm not.
Really.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a little bit fun. So it takes a bit. So
This is my favorite sport.
And the weather turned now. I was here in
Actually,
August.
like,
It was sweating
during my
balls.
time off,
Oh,
That was
I
freezing
what
my
I-
balls.
hit the rage a lot.
Nice.
And I've gotten
Brandon.
a lot better at it.
It's all for real?
Yeah.
Watch.
Go for it.
And like it took forever to get my Texas ID. To finally, to push like my arms. It took forever, and then finally.
So he's already had it. He was down.
Oh no, because Arizona,
He was doing
one
it.
day.
He plays tennis and he fishes.
Here,
So
I had
his
his
comments.
No. Like
His
it was
too.
like,
Max
like,
got a pretty
4
strong
months
time.
out. I'm like, oh dang, I had to wait 4 months to get it.
Was can't get
I know.
any plan that you might have.
Trying to think if I had
Pull.
Yeah.
You want to go left or right? I think it's step left.
You haven't been down to focus a lot.
Yeah, it's been.
Same time.
Straight territory. No, I stopped going by like.
Take that.
Oh, okay, you still went down with
I always get so
I didn't
confused.
miss this year.
We've only done this for a year now, I still
To be honest,
And something that I've been watching is like church
but
like guards and
Because I mean, I know when I went,
you know how like nowadays you need more and more church army guards and stuff.
Yeah.
not like 2 years ago.
It's old man had this,
When I went,
I'm not one that spreads fear, but you know as well as I do,
Full
folks.
steam.
We're different than when we were kids.
Sure.
You know, there are some people like,
Ready?
how people have things going on.
Radio.
I wish they could manage them
They're
deep down a little bit more.
Mhm.
There's definitely gonna be like that hand slip.
Where are you going now?
I'm just gonna hold them so you can go.
What's up?
What's up, man? I'm Max.
Wyatt. Good to meet you.
You're Wyatt, right?
Yes, sir.
Brandon.
Brandon, good
Yeah,
to meet you.
David's brother.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I've seen you pull a few times at the tournaments. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been in
everyone,
and about.
This is Wyatt.
That's me.
Good to meet you
Yeah,
guys.
Justin.
Justin? Austin?
My name is Chris, but they
Chris?
call me Paul.
Hope?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only chance I got, man.
What's going on,
What's
man?
up, boss man?
You doing alright?
Living the dream. Good to see you.
Alright, guys.
Okay.
You don't know, this is Wyatt. This is Mark. They're badasses. Are you hungry? I got pizza.
I'm not. I'm good for right now.
Okay.
I appreciate it though. Let's work up an appetite though. Shit.
Yeah.
There's
Austin.
also Sour Patch Kids and
You
Gushers.
pulled Wyatt? No. I pulled both these guys the other night, so come warm them up. I'm old.
Alright, Justin, we call it.
This is a nice neighborhood.
3.
Yeah,
Right or left?
Just ready to go.
Ready to go.
Right.
Ready to go.
Ready.
it's tucked in.
Go.
You know, it's like been here for, I don't know, early 2000s. And we used to drive past it going to school here, and my wife, you know, from Houston.
You got it.
I got
What
on
was
the
that?
house. Like, nah, so I got her farm out. And her coworker was selling his house,
Is this technically farm owned or is it Denton?
Denton. So my wife didn't want to go this way. Fell in love with the house, and now we're here. Now she's happy we're not like in the town.
Yeah.
You know, it's really cool there, but like what we were looking to spend and try to live. She worked at Baylor in Dallas when we first got out of school. So it was like, kind of makes sense to be like that close. And then you start looking at prices of things, and she's like, well, you can get a better deal in Flowermound, that's cool. I went in with a real college kid speech, and I got an apartment in Flowermound that was $725.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was like a decade ago.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, it's doing pretty good. I got it stay here. She's like, alright, we can't really do that. That's how we got here. Oh yeah. Wyatt's here to learn.
So if you're getting a lot of back pressure, put your hands to
Oh,
the
man.
flat.
Yeah, well, it's been a while.
Yeah, how was school, man?
Back
It was a crazy semester.
Yeah.
I got
Glad to be done.
Yeah, I got, yeah, hell yeah.
And then once you
I'm out on the other side.
brought it back, right? Now you've got this solid hook, you can
Already.
take it.
Go, go.
And drag it. Okay. Right, so you're gonna come back, create this space so that you don't have to muscle through your.
Alright.
I'm not.
Waiting on you.
You get some babies.
Yeah.
Make the space. And then dot drag all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna press that.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you start center pass.
Yeah, it's our center
And
pad.
then you
Feel
go,
it.
you're losing stuff.
Do a little something tomorrow.
Just a second. And then
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to win.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Is there anything?
3 inches away, Brandon.
No. We can switch to left.
Okay.
Oh. My left is significant.
There goes that elbow.
Mine is
Yeah,
so-
we'll get off like that. It's feeling alright. It's not feeling crazy good, but it's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would. Oh,
You
boy.
warmed up and ready to
Alright,
go?
I'll take a break.
Okay, yeah. Well, I
Hey, Bill.
That was the floppy was talking about. I just let the rest go.
Yeah, I was thinking your wrist about to break.
It's good. Yeah, just I didn't play a lot of tennis during this past semester, so maybe my was it the Go, stick with it.
You good?
Bad
Yeah,
elbow
elbow
came
out.
out.
Does anyone want to go right? Left?
I'll go right.
Hope it's getting better and better.
Ready to go?
So I get pretty cold, bro.
Nah.
Jeremy was on there.
Oh. Yeah, Jeremy was there.
Short.
Brandon, you wanna?
Oh,
We're ready to go.
sure.
He's gonna be very gentle to me.
Yeah, I'm very terrified of her.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready, go.
How's your strap?
That's what you don't want to do.
Shaven, do you have a second strap?
Oh,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
it's
it
okay.
over there.
should be 2 more straps.
So I'm very green.
Yes, that's it. I think like the buckle it's on. Yeah.
This ain't for me. This is for me.
Oh, yeah. Whenever I do this, I have like anxiety, and I always keep on messing up.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, there's one practice, it was like the 5th try, and I was like, I'm about to have a mental breakdown. Someone please take this. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
It's always this last one that's the worst.
Notice the toes, man.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys ready? I think they're slow. Yeah, oh wow.
I'm going already?
Yeah?
Oh, shit.
Good lord.
I think he can take his.
Wide strong. These 2 guys are very strong.
Hold that hand and lost So it looks like Michael. I'll tell you.
And I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Just like I use like the strap here,
Stand.
kind of like pull it.
I can feel it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like I feel like your fingers lift, and it's like the way I go, and I'm like,
So close.
Just half speed.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't have Jeremy here anymore.
Oh yeah.
He's my motivation for mounting the cloud.
Yeah.
I'm feeling my leg. It's a wrist breaker.
Oh, see, he does the same thing Jeremy does.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how he'd always get me, because I'll default to flop to hold. And he would do that same thing, just take the wrist. Every time.
damn.
We tried it out.
yeah, give it a go. Hey, he's green.
Yeah.
He's green.
I know.
Green mean rookie.
Yep. Yeah. Novelist.
We're gonna go about 50
Yeah, yeah,
brick
yeah, yeah.
wall.
Ready? Go. You're pretty strong. I mean, I try.
Why, how big is your hand?
Right there. Right there.
That one was just like,
Yeah. I got the smallest hands here. Yeah, that's tough.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I got
it's
your
on around.
combination. So strap is your friend.
Yeah, 100%.
So, I should always get some straps in. I
Wrist.
think I just,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always good strap.
I try to like make my thumb pad bigger here, but I'm
Right, to do this little where you push in and it's a lot to wide around, you know.
It's like a wall.
Yeah, strap is your friend. If you can get it nice and low.
Yeah.
And the straps. And this is
Oh, that
the
was
practice
good.
thing, is just to be able to pull
With my
with
right
that
arm up.
hand entirely.
Yeah.
Go against the wall.
You gotta come as many times as you can, because I need somebody like that to.
Pronate through the
I don't
strap
have Jeremy anymore.
and drag through the
I'm
strap.
gonna figure it out.
And that
We're
helps you
gonna climb
feel the
that mountain.
connection right down here. Right?
It was the back pressure not as much if they had it up higher.
Yeah, the back pressure is not as much. Right. It's
Okay,
a
yeah.
little bit
You can feel that hand?
You're stronger here than you are out here. Right. You know, you carry
Six.
phone
Yeah, he's got that same when he comes in.
It's just so much
strap
power.
over.
You feel it?
They're trying to lift you from here.
I'm gonna check on Riley's farm.
Okay.
This one giving any issues trying to put it on?
This strap? No. Okay, great.
2 inches away.
This is
It's like a fucking job for zinc. Fucking grip, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tire.
It's crazy.
Well, the idea in the strap is that it will hold.
Pretty sure he's not even using his full height advantage either.
So I can
No. God, no.
pull
Short,
without
man.
my hand. I can pronate without my hand.
Hey guys, this is my daughter Riley Bell.
Oh, it's
You gonna be all nervous, huh? It's okay, you wanted to hang out.
You see him arm wrestle? Okay. Because if you get in the straps and then you.
back in Arizona, like Jabba Zink was like our training partner,
Oh, okay.
and I didn't know who he was.
I mean, it's good
No,
to have
'cause, like,
hands so you can.
All I knew was
Adjusters.
from watching Travis and Devin. I didn't know anybody really.
Yeah.
So I thought, man, he's like a super strong man. He was so strong. I was like, oh, that's him.
He does that with the wrist and hits your pronation.
Yeah, I felt that.
Can't you admit that?
Yeah, I was like, that's strong.
As it goes, and you go, oh, baby, back.
No, it's not.
Okay, get ready to go.
Ready to go?
Right?
Try not to close my fingers.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, and I can definitely tell because how high up it is. Oh boy.
Yeah, you should be able to feel this pressure right here.
Oh, yeah.
And even when if you drop your hand riser just a little bit, so you can feel the pressure here instead of here. Yeah. Almost down, awesome. Now close your hand.
Like,
So
think
far
if you
away.
hopped up and like pressed, it'd be good.
Yeah. And do exactly what you just
Oh,
did.
like on your toes, just get a little more.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I know where my arms is.
Oh, yeah.
Grab the back ring.
There it is. Nice.
There you go. Come on.
Nice.
And a pole, man. It just so good.
You're strong though.
Yeah, that's why.
Woof. How long you been arm wrestling now?
4 years. Since
4 years.
since 2020.
Okay.
Yeah. The algorithm COVID really got that and said, yeah, you need to start arm wrestling. Yeah. Okay, I guess.
Alright, my turn.
Anyone else want? Okay. What was like?
Right or left?
Whatever. You know, right a couple times,
We can switch to left for a second.
Oh, dude.
Oh, he just. What's that technique called?
Feels good to train when it's quite
You
outside.
don't like caffeine?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it works better, but
Not so quick. Boy, oh boy.
People down so quick
Do
too.
you want to record with 322?
During the summertime,
Oh,
up at,
man.
like Dennis' house, he's
Yeah.
he'd be sweating like the first minute.
Yeah.
It's already
Like, oh, yeah. Summer's here, it's just like, the fans are going, we're just like, ah.
Don't forget you've got a whole pad and slide that.
I think Michael proposed. He's been married.
I didn't know he had a ring.
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
It's like he's gonna have a wedding. I saw like his Instagram pic. It was him proposing too.
How long has he been with this girl? I didn't know.
I think like over a year at least, but I don't know if that's too quick or.
I'm not one to judge.
Yeah, same.
Coach Wyatt.
Damn.
Yeah, I went to a Korean barbecue today with my research leader. It wasn't all you can eat, dude. The price that came out, I was like, oh.
It wasn't?
It wasn't all you can eat. No, some, it's very, it's like a Korean franchise that came here.
Is it Carrollton?
Yeah, yeah, obviously. H Mart.
So I would do a practice.
Damn, you mentioned cream
I'd be
barbecue.
good, and
Yeah.
then go back to the next one, and
You don't feel like
crack
pull
something.
with your a good cut.
Was it pretty good though?
Yeah, it was really good.
Is it right next to
Mana, like
the hot pot?
Tons of
Yeah,
I think that
yeah,
Mana
yeah.
doesn't do cream barbecue, right? It's just hot pots?
I think
Right off
so.
Old Denton?
Yeah.
It was all
Right there.
steel.
It's called Samuel.
Oh, I've seen that advertised.
Yeah.
Where you gotta get your elbow
Little
back.
things that you don't
But
think
like,
about.
it's
Hair that fill my hand.
pricey, man. Like, and
Like knots up.
it was lunchtime. Like, should have been peak hour, but
No, grabbing
not many people
weight
coming
and
in.
that stuff.
Because it's still new.
Oh, it hurt a little time.
I don't know. I think maybe just a little.
And even if it's good for here,
I don't know.
you're gonna
My
end up with
athletic
straps.
Price maybe.
Try not to lose all the time.
Yeah, that could be it too.
Close to you. You can just
Me too.
lay on it.
So where we were right here.
I think I have a
So either
practice.
and then
What? Okay, random question. F-150, what engine does it have?
3.7.
A 3.7, right? No turbo. No
Yeah, it's
turbo.
not EcoBoost.
That's
There's no
good.
eco, no boost.
When when I got my dad's oil change before I went down for his F-150, the guy's like, you probably want to do an oil change every 3,000 miles for a turbo, like a direct injection turbo, and then it's been like 6,000. I was like, oh, he like over a year since he did his last oil change. That's a bad idea.
I would say either every 3,000 to 5,000 miles, depending, or like every 3 months. A whole year.
Yeah, that's not good. I mean, that's up to him. Like, he wants to change it like that. That's up to him. He refuses to change the tires also, which is like almost like factory, like 9 years old, 10 years old now.
That's dangerous.
Exactly.
I would not be driving that.
I'm alive still, thank God.
Yeah,
I was like,
practice.
tires have an expiration date. I heard.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
pretty
Dave,
sure it's all.
How would you feel if
Now I'm
driving
gonna do
someone's
right here.
F-150 oil change only gets changed once a year? The tire's 9 years old.
He's like,
Tell your dad to quit being a chief engineer. Boy.
no, it's just he's just old man. Right, older guy.
And now you have to be pressing.
right.
You want to be right here. School every day. Oh, dude.
You can still mine up if you want.
Because I'm not necessarily fixtures, I don't give about all that shit all the time. That's the idea. I say it depends on the day and who we're coming in. So, walk pressing, I would say like, and be on top of it. Wednesday, so, like Thursday.
You want to put it down somewhere, man. You can throw it anywhere on the bench.
It's really nice.
I just started doing top roller last week.
If the right people are.
Practice.
Get it that way, I suppose.
Yeah, I've been with that company for
That I think has been the hardest thing for me is the multiple. I was like, okay, I need to like thinking about it. Like, so you get
left
into
or-
it and there's so
It
much
doesn't
practice.
matter.
And then while I'm thinking about that, they're
sales associate and stuff like that. So I kind of
We'll put it
see
together.
all the sales associates. It takes a while. I see what they do, so because I have to figure it all out. But also too, what another factor as well. It's like knowing what I need to do in terms of like coming in for sales and stuff like that. That's what I'll just play a tie to it. Because I was gonna go to school for business and stuff like that, so I kind of had that mindset.
What's your better? Is it right or left? Which one?
I'm right dominant. Or sales don't turn with my left at all.
No?
No.
You can feel it too. I mean, he's
What people more or less
crazy strong with both, but it was definitely the right had more power.
Not as strong as I should be. Maybe realize maybe
You want to go on the left, Justin?
people can hand work.
I'll suck with the left, but I'll try.
I'm still kind of, you put a hurt on me. Oh my God. Holy shit.
We all suck today. We got people that know what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
But I like it. People that have more experience with going against them and learn things. And that's what it's about, trying to put it all together. I mean, just the 2 times I've pulled it in, I never thought of it.
Proud of you, man. Like, not everybody steps up to do that.
Of course.
It's different.
It was just our last practice that they did just the top rolling. And I never tried to do it on overall. Once I started doing it, I was just taking
I have a friend who's like your similar size, Mitch Adams. He's all the way up here.
I had just started it. We've been doing this for a year. I never tried to.
You're not going to
My first year, it was all top roll. Second year, I took it and beat my top roll, so I switched to top roll.
To that point, you want to get that
Third year now, I did hybrid.
What we were working on last time is because my wrists are unusually and I like the pressure on that field.
All right, man.
And so I got flopped.
Slippery.
Pressure. What we were trying to work on is from this into a top.
Oh, yeah, it's right here. It's a lot of work. If I'm grabbing, check out my nails, but if I'm grabbing right here, it's.
That's capping.
Well,
I get so much more power when I do it, but I hate the way it feels.
Yeah.
You're still putting it in front of your head.
Yeah, so I think that can give you more coordination.
Yeah.
And then when you don't cap, it's more, even though, like, it feels less powerful. Like, I would only not cap if he was going on top roll super hard, then I wouldn't cap.
Especially with the top roll now, I was trying to That's great, but it feels so gross. I don't like it.
Like, I was taught by Derek Smith, like, if you know your guy is going to hook, to kind of just be like this and have that like space. So when you start, it's all top roll. But then, you know, if they're going to top roll, you gotta like change your hand thing then. And like, the more and more you pull, you can kind of feel where they're gonna go. You can feel like the pressure is kind of here or here.
Learn a few things in life.
You watched that King of the Cable recently? Oh, there was some guy I used to train with, Joseph from Arizona. He was there, and he did good, yeah. He's super strong.
Where'd he go? Better? Yeah, after like the circus.
Holy shit.
I know she was having some trouble and stuff like that.
There we go.
To the back, but she's taking, keep going, you got more space. What is it? Hit that drag first. I mean, what it is. And then come back on top of your neck. That was like if your heart, your liver,
God damn. Wait, did you go against Hawaii yet?
there it is. Now come up real slow. Need your elbow in the back. Need it here. Right there.
It's so scary to pull it.
On top, behind your hand. There it is. Now like. Yeah. And she started doing just really light tissue massage, stuff like that. I got you back outside her arm. Felt a lot better after that too. So they might give her a certificate to go to the massage place and get her like back and stuff massage. You can't get it off. Because I know that back's hurting.
Cool.
She didn't have it one time, but. How's that arm pull it down? Too tight, man.
Yeah, no, it got really, really tight.
Yeah, y'all were just like, it was like power levels going through the roof. It was like, holy shit.
Overnight.
On the left, yeah.
Overnight, almost 2,000.
Oh man.
table to the ground.
Alright. Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, there we go.
Good regrab. I couldn't have gotten out of that. I just left. Let me take my jacket off. It's warm now.
There you go.
Even though it's 44 degrees out.
Can I put this back here?
Yeah, anywhere you
Thank you.
Yeah, once you get
Anything here?
pulling enough,
They're getting.
heat up, and I was like,
You get hungry, let me know if you get thirsty.
I haven't been training as much as I'd like to.
same.
I'm just like, oh my god.
I just recently started
Like good?
squatting and training again.
What are all your regular gym lift numbers looking like?
I just do that. Squats. I've been squatting 245. I'm not necessarily, but
That's alright.
Ready to go?
I think I did the pronation lift. This is like Evans or whatever. I've tried a few of those. I haven't really done any benching in years. I don't know if I'll ever will again.
Just for practical reasons?
Yeah, like I'm a pretty good bench presser, and I just don't know with my shoulders rotating and all that kind of stuff. So I'll go heavy. I do.
Look at that. Get over him.
I train differently. I never really did a lot of volume. I just did intensity.
That wrist looked like it hurt.
Squatting, things like that. Everything that kind of fit track for me.
That's what I was talking about at some point. Like, you just let your hand go because I can't grip anymore and the strap just keeps you in there. And then you're just pushing it all wrist.
When you're ready.
Like, we had one, me and him went like 3 times back to back, and by the third one, I had no clue.
You want to
I
go?
just let go. I was like, I can't.
It's like your skin's holding you there.
I can't even grab you right now. I'm
I
just
guess right.
throwing my wrist up.
I'm telling you now.
I know all about the rest of the video.
Yeah. It's like a baby at first until you really get to the smoke. And then,
You ever train with Brian City?
Oh, it's the battle.
Like similar like training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Local guy?
Like
Oh, that press is strong.
Oh, sorry.
Left.
Well, I know.
He's the like #1 guy. He'd be cool to like train with. He's super strong.
We hate the straps.
Yeah, I'm still like,
It's fearful trying to put the damn thing on.
I always try to just stay injury free.
And then get it
I'm
over.
like, damn, another setback. So it's just like, especially on the right side. Holy shit.
I'm starting to finally get some of that, get more of that connection between
Between the straps.
here and there. Yeah, when it comes to strap, I'm not in the strap. I mean,
Are
like
you
on the right.
practicing with your straps open hands?
So I guess whether it's
Sometimes.
top one or hooking, is it always best to have like a
I've-
like on
I'm
your
actually
hooking,
able
or is
to,
that more
like, I naturally don't break the
You
cap.
mean if like you?
This entire time,
Yeah.
I think
I
I've
would say
pulled like 2
that's
or 3
good for
times
a-
without capping, so
like leaving
I find myself-
like, the space right there?
Yeah, like that. Like
getting
you
that
don't
strap,
want
so
to,
it's like
you kind of
you
want
can't,
like
I
yeah,
mentally
leave it to
open up,
yeah.
but then I'm trying to process through and make sure, just as I open up, and like, no, I've got side pressure that's only taking the outside. Because like, a guy like you feel the pressure, and then you've already told me, it's like, you can get that back pressure and
Yeah.
ride that, and it's like, I feel like I get there on the right, the left. People can take me there, and like here, I still feel like I can come back just because it's connected more. Then I look a little bit more like you were, whip around
And
the
you can
table.
just make this.
Yeah, no, I've seen you do this so many times, and it's like, I will eventually get it with this side. This side's starting to come in more. And, That's all.
Oh my God.
That's
Oh jeez.
It feels good, like if you went to like the press
except almost some days at home now. So
kind of like from
my
there.
diet's like
It's a,
really dialed in.
When trans,
Yeah,
I
oh,
guess
yeah.
you have to. I guess I would want to take my time. Just I would want to be as
Oh,
close
yeah.
as possible. Because they could telegraph
oh, yeah, yeah.
That's healthy.
Nope. No.
It's like big things, so it'd be hard to please pull you
We can eat all day long, you know. Those guys can look at food and gain weight. Me, I can eat and pray. And
If I could eat healthier, I think I would.
I just wish sometimes I wish I was just
So
So it's just like, I guess my nose would hurt. At what point would you be able to
I start the
request,
day usually anywhere
request
from 3:30 to 5:30 in the morning.
You can, I think,
Warren's at
anybody
work by
can,
6.
anybody. You could be
She's pretty awesome, but she's been making the lunches, so getting on the go.
Is there any kind of like point at which you would?
Yeah, I mean,
I've heard
every
some
now and
people
then
say
I
like if
might
your
go
waist is
Actually, I
like
think
below
I saw
the
you
table
walk
or if
back
like your
at Burger
navel.
King.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I've never really had to use one.
not far from here.
Because
35. This was
some
a
guys
while
kind of
back.
train like a certain way, so like they get used to that like one spot. The pivot.
Yeah, you
I
got
always,
Yeah.
always switch it up because I'm so new, like
Yeah, the one
Me too,
on
kind of.
the Swisher.
so
Yeah.
I'm always changing
Yeah.
here or here.
Yeah.
I was doing a project
But
there last
I mean,
year.
yeah, like with the
Oh,
muscle
right.
razor,
So.
you can. I think you might think.
Yeah, so this is
This
this is where I spend most of my I actually do most of my paperwork. This is right here. Have it all queued up and just constantly pulling up.
Yeah.
And like it. Just grinding. Still get to do all that. Squatting tonight after everyone leaves.
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about with the construction.
Painful thing for me. It's
I
always a
don't,
squat.
I don't really touch
one
the
of those,
downtown
like,
area
I squat
because
narrow. So like ask the grass,
Feels
kind
kinda
of squat for 5 reps. So it's just like
weird. I don't know how to say it.
torture. But then, you know, for me, like I can do 3 sets of 3 throughout the day, every day, and it's like I don't really have to do anything else. You know, be able to maintain physique, still run with my kids and do what I need to do for work. I don't know if I can squat like 700 pounds.
That's the university, isn't it?
Blue tape? Yeah, it's
Texas
bad.
Tech.
Yeah.
It's
No, I
useless.
actually put that on for Lauren. That's a Texas powerlifting
Yeah,
course.
Does anyone else want to know?
I think I was rated for like
Are you trying to get in the strap probably?
I feel like
What's going on, man?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Because
table.
I know guys. I was talking. What's wrong? Like,
Feel free to help me, anybody. How you doing, man?
Doing well, man.
I'm Marcus. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Like, I know
How you guys doing?
like him in the strap.
Why?
Is it just power or that cool?
Max.
He can just pick me to the side.
Nice to meet you.
Really?
Justin.
Justin. Nice to meet you. Bo?
Pope.
Pope.
Awesome.
Austin. Nice to meet you.
Brandon.
Brandon. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Were you the one I talked to on arm bet?
Yeah, you
Awesome.
are.
Great. Thanks for having me out.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, man.
Appreciate it. Brought my table.
Appreciate it. Might have some more fellas showing up. Don't really know.
Great.
We'll see how the night goes.
Awesome.
If you're hungry, get yourself some pizza. We got
Right on.
all kinds of kiddie snacks up in here
Cool.
too.
Thanks. I like your neighborhood.
Oh, thank you.
It's a nice neighborhood.
Pretty cool. Slow
Yeah.
key. It's tucked away.
Yeah.
It's a nice split between both of the 35s.
Uh-huh.
So it depends
Yeah,
on if
yeah.
you like doing stuff like that.
That's kind of where I'm at too. A little closer to 35 East, but
Yeah,
yeah, I take 35W to work.
nice.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I'm an Amazon guy. I don't work, never worked for Amazon. I work for the largest Purina dealer in North America, and so I run their Amazon business.
Nice.
So I just
What is that like?
Sell stuff on Amazon.
Busy all the time?
No. Amazon's not busy all the time. Well, I mean, it can be, you know. It's more like constant improvement, I would say,
Yeah.
versus busy all the time. You're constantly trying to figure out ways to sell stuff better.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
That makes
compete
sense.
against your competition.
So the warehouse guy didn't want to come?
Yeah, didn't want to come. He said he was busy this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so are we.
I know, right? Yeah. You can't expect everybody to love arm wrestling.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
I tried it. I tried.
Yeah. In fact, I totally understand. I sympathize with the people that are like afraid of arm wrestling. You know, I get it.
Yeah. I think
We have a
people-
stigma. Our sport has a stigma a little bit. you
It
know?
could. That's
sure
that's
it
most
does.
things in life though. Until
Well-
you step out, like yeah, with
That's
this
true.
sport, I've encountered some interesting people in the few tournaments I've gone to, but I see a lot of community. And within that sport, it's like no one wants to see the other guy get hurt.
That's the stigma we should have.
You know, I think maybe some people look at it that way. I like the competition aspects. Like, I break it down from an anatomic standpoint. So, like, I record all this stuff and I play it back just like, you know, watching old football tape, trying to figure out what my mistakes are. And
That's awesome.
leverage points and height and lengths of forearms and things like that. And it's like, how can someone with this forearm do this? And you, like, look at their hand and it's like the size of your face. You're like, oh, that kind of makes a little bit of a difference. And then you got him, you got the smallest hands, but he's got speed and he snaps, and you wonder, like, what's all this about? Just putting all those pieces together, you know what I mean? So, well, someone want to get this man
Anybody
warmed
want
up?
to warm up with me?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Power levels just keep increasing. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I love it.
Oh man.
Have you gone with Wyatt?
Yeah, I've gone with Wyatt,
Okay,
dude.
yeah,
Oh, he's still over there. I'm
Yeah.
kind of scared. Boy. Okay. Boy, oh boy.
You haven't pulled yet?
No, do it.
This is his very first
Alright,
time.
he's green. Very first time. Yeah.
You know?
He's at the top. Green.
Oh, it's already set. Okay.
He's an arm wrestle and volleyball.
Okay. Competitively or just
No,
too
it's
much?
in cafeteria.
Okay.
That's where we all start.
Yeah.
Cafeteria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll give you arm wrestling is that leverage. And when you pick
I'm
up
not starting.
the you pick it up
All right.
really close to your body
Ready.
and hold it out high.
Yeah.
Arm wrestling is
Go.
the same idea.
How long has he been here?
Just pad.
Ready.
You want to bring your
Yeah,
elbows
same.
close to your body as you can.
A lot better than
You wanna
an
walk
hour
your
and
hips close
5
to
or
your
whatever it
body.
is.
You
Yeah.
can feel
I guess it's a little less for you, isn't it? To go to like Danny's. It's a little less for you than it is for me, I
If
think.
you take the right toe over, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what you said. It was like you get on one road and it takes you the whole way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little quicker for you. It would be for me.
Thought if I announced it, it would throw you off.
Yeah, I was like, oh. I can,
Go.
I can attack the longest part of your lever through the top, or I can attack the longest part of your lever through the bottom. So if I attack the top, that looks like this, right? If I attack the curl, right? Yeah, exactly.
That's what you want to work on today.
Hammer curl, and you're supposed
I
to
guess
do
just
this.
the same stuff we were doing last time, I felt like.
You know, pressures.
Yeah,
Yeah. All your pressure.
exactly, pressures.
Ready.
For you, it's this,
Alternatively,
right?
We'll give
Is
you
that
the
what you want me to do?
I can attack through
Oh
your
yeah, or just like you can work on stuff, and I'll try to like give you like pressures too.
Okay, cool.
And what you're doing is you're not just dropping your wrist, you're trading this spot for wrist, kind of forearm comes back. Right?
Do you always cap?
It's just trading spot.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you ever tried not?
if it's Anthony, no,
Why?
because he's on top of
This
the
is
arm.
gonna rise. What I found about capping is that it's great for against the top roller because I can use my fingers to block my thumb, which can block your fingers. So if you're trying to rise over my thumb,
Yeah.
it's a tiny bit harder because I can hold my thumb there and block your fingers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As opposed to that, so I'm just letting you go right over my fingers. Like if I'm coming over your thumb, you can use your thumb to block me a little bit. I don't know. Maybe that's not real. I don't know.
Oh yeah. No, feels real.
Yeah, it feels real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel you out, right? But for you, you wanna do that hammer curl, and you wanna take this elbow and bring it straight to the back.
See,
of
my
your head.
instinct is cover
So
my
now, and then put your space between your hips, right? Swing all that nice and tight. And then once you've got that, cup your wrist, roll your hand over, so your pointer knuckle is at the very top. And it's not so much a push as it is a pull, right? So I get to this point, my pointer hand is at the top of my knuckle. And now what I'm doing is I'm pulling it all to me. Right? Like doing a one-arm pull-up or like a one-arm row.
Oh,
And you can use your whole
but
body.
it feels good.
Yeah.
Get you.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what I expect to happen. You know what I mean? Because you're, that pressure's, it's good for me.
Throw this
because,
Hang on to this.
well,
Throw your elbow off the side. So
you don't need
drop
wrist
yourself,
flexion.
your whole body comes.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
And
you
you're
top roll, not your wrist.
And look, you're
Maybe that's something I should try.
I'm out here. You see how far out I am from my body and my arm and everything like that? I'm terrible trying to lift and pull you in.
Yeah, I've seen that Devin guy.
Yeah.
Ready?
Call him out for dear life.
Yeah. He pulls differently.
Tell me something. I have to dig my heels into the table.
Ready?
Yeah, I need to get a platform.
Go.
Oh no, no. It just
Devin is a weird animal.
like.
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, like I can't just like stand. I have to like hair from there. I was like, don't shoot his hair.
Alright, go ahead and pull. And
Ready? Go.
Power there.
you got some power. That hand is nice and strong.
Ready? Go.
So move this elbow straight to the back. There it is. Yeah. Nice. Yes. It's very dynamic. You're going to get a lot of strength and a lot of power by just taking your elbow.
Ready? Go.
You train your legs?
Yeah.
Cool if we train well?
Yeah. I used to never, but now I just do it. But I could run and separate
I was gonna try, but I was feeling
It's just
it.
hard things for me.
Yeah.
Alternatively, right? Like if I'm pulling you this way, you want to chase that.
Is that a coordination thing?
It's a power thing.
Power thing. Yeah, my coordination is not the same on my left.
There it
It is
is.
on my right. I feel like that has a lot to do with me not being able to access all my power.
Yeah, you know,
You know?
down in
Hang on
Corpus.
to me.
I mean, I don't have much power to work with to begin with,
It's kind of next.
but not being as coordinated.
yeah.
So when I went through the front around this, like
Captain's little
underneath
crush.
the
I
bridge,
can do
sometimes I can make a use.
2.5 with my
Dude, I
right
started this
hand.
crack ass.
I know.
So all the freaking
Time
time.
with the trainer.
I was coming back.
Really?
I was leaving
Wow.
Corpus.
I wonder if that's mental. I wonder if how much of that's mental. Because for me, some of it's definitely mental. You know?
There like a flock of them there, or like
Between my right and left, I mean.
Yeah, it was like our last day. We went to someplace. It was like a art. It was the history center in Corpus. We're passing by, or whatever. Like leaving, and we ran across it. We're like, yeah.
no, I think there was a hurricane hits, like you know. Yeah, they just I don't know, like it feels like it kind of cleans the place up a little bit, but they come right back.
Sorry, man. Just to remind him, because someone he was doing
I thought about moving down there, but I heard there's a lot of quite a bit of crime that happens over there.
You're still focused into
Yeah,
there.
so I think
Especially the thing with looking at your hands, too, is if you start to look away, that's too off of some people break their arms. Like all that work where original force.
Okay.
For swinging as shit as and to your hands behind your shoulder. Yeah.
oh, I think I probably
But if you can keep your
if
hands.
I'm gonna move down there, I think I'm gonna stay like
I would stay like in front of your
you know that main
as soon as you further go.
Yeah.
if you ever get out.
there's a place that's
It's just dependent. It's like
Causeway. I
awful
don't
too
know
much.
that main road that goes through.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Going towards the
all I can do.
I do.
But
intercoastal
yeah,
bridge.
your connection's still there.
If you're going right,
There's side pressure.
go a little bit further down to the south that way. Like, it's a little bit. I saw the neighborhoods there. Safe. New houses. New neighborhoods. Like better schools.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know that there's a lot of good things over there for sure.
Downtown is like there's a road called Crosstown or something.
This is my confidence. Yes.
Yeah, right there. You don't want to. Don't.
We ran across it.
And Leopard Street.
He stopped me. I can't go any further.
No space. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Just keep pulling.
Yeah, perfect. Just keep doing that. Try to punch yourself in the face. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Does that pressure feel a little better?
Yeah, when you said punch him in the face.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, it's all that. It's all that.
Thanks. I've heard people describe it as take a glass and pour it in your chest pocket.
All right.
Yeah. When you got a beer.
Just got to the point where I couldn't even turn my wrist to do anything.
Yeah.
It just locked.
Yeah, he's strong.
Probably the dog are real either.
Have your left shoulder forward. Yeah, that looks great.
Oh yeah. That wrist changed so fast. It's like no. One more go.
Yep. Bring your hips nice and tight to the table there.
The weakness is setting in. It's setting in.
Drag that elbow all the way. There it is. Nice.
Oh, okay, I'm fatigued. Nice work.
Yeah, you're strong, dude.
Don't feel it.
Now give it some
No,
time.
it's a brick wall.
Arm wrestling's like a weird niche thing. When you show up to arm wrestle people who've been arm wrestling, right? But you've got the muscle. Right? You've got the strength in your hand and your wrist and everything. You give it 2 or 3 more practices.
I mean, the first time that any of us did it, you don't feel very strong like you're doing anything, but it just takes some time. But if you work with your hands like you do, you've got the grip and the strength.
What do you do for work? Remodels? Okay. Commercial, residential? You stick with the house.
Hey, Brandon.
Okay.
I stayed away from Leopard Street.
There you go. I told you, man.
You texted me. I didn't respond back at this. Nah, dude. There was like there were like crackheads under the bridges, man. Like,
That's Corpus for you,
I
man.
can try to just
It's a trash shoot.
Stonewall. I can
That
try.
guy's on the bicycle with the
What
fishing
do you mean?
rod. Like,
Just I can try to just hold it in the center.
Okay.
And that's
No
that's.
destination.
Well, I feel like you should get some work too.
Safety first.
They do tournaments and stuff.
Like you mean like the hard practice?
Did you
I mean,
look any fishing when you were there? Or?
This year,
Oh, I caught some flounder.
So-
Flounder.
less than family friendly.
Or did you say like?
There's only like
I
there's
had
not
any
really
luck
any
with fishing? Or
on
Just in general.
level straight.
Yeah.
So
It was not
what I
bad.
think
I just made a
It's gonna be
mistake
best
and
for
didn't
you.
No, it's not the worst.
optimize like what I could have caught.
we get into a certain
You
position.
know, like crab,
and I
like
just do pressure.
they have blue crab,
Like exactly what we were doing.
like crab boil.
But yeah,
Yeah,
basically
dude.
exactly what we were doing a minute ago.
Like,
But
I saw
what's going
I
to be
was
good for
going
me is if you stonewall
gigging,
and just sit
like
in the
spearing
middle,
the fish.
and I try to work through it. It's really good for me.
Yeah.
and I
You
saw
know,
like
but I also want to like help you. I don't
I
want
know,
to
but
be all about me.
no, but like
big mothers.
like that
like
builds
huge.
up right here.
I should
Okay.
have.
It like burns.
As long as you feel like you can work.
Yeah.
I'm not that Asian guy escaping from the game. No, you see what I mean? Like they're under the river, but like
It's crazy.
or they don't have the fishing license, so they're escaping from home.
Yeah, I'm not missing anything.
Oh man.
We're going to have to figure
I'm
out.
missing the tournaments. And that,
It's gonna be so
it's
easy
tough
for you to
because
just
it makes me
hold me in
maybe like
practice and
multiple
let me
years
work,
to
you know.
eligible to go to the bigger tournaments.
Maybe I'm
There's like a number-based rating.
playing it up a little bit. That's probably what your reaction is right now. I'm playing it up.
How do you get around
But
that?
I
Stay in.
don't know. I feel like I want you to feel like
Stay in.
You guys got that on purpose.
Yeah. Just in case, man.
okay, yeah.
And no yay or nay, based on what your score is and who you are. There's a 154 tournament coming up in April or May.
It's gonna be like a forearm hand workout, you know.
I'm getting that ready to go.
That is a lot.
On this list of like top people in the nation that should be on this list. It's like 6 people in each weight class, right? It's a big crack.
Just keep hugging.
Yeah,
I'm trying to take advantage of you too. Without breaking the rules too much. I can see something.
The tournaments are a lot of fun too.
They are a lot of fun.
I've been to two of David's watching. They're awesome. The one at the convention center I think is better.
So you went to AMS National?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, go side
That was really cool. I've never been to anything like that before.
That was a really good tournament. It was well
Yeah,
rounded.
it was huge. There were so many people, and then they had the other events.
That's
You
that,
buy
like,
tickets
desperation
to
move.
they weren't
Oh, yeah.
That you get into.
So like in between people,
I'm gonna have to
bowling,
start
we're, like,
doing that.
over here watching them.
I've only ever
And then
found
got
myself
the,
doing that
fitness,
with
thing
Thomas
behind
Sobelbein.
you, got the,
Yeah.
guys in
Because
the
he's just
row.
all
It's
high
actually-
hook. He's just
Wait, with the
It's
big
like
beard?
level 1.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wait, he's gone.
He's got a lot of wrist flexion.
You see everything.
Really good pronation.
That was a fun
Oh.
The side pressure is not as strong as back pressure. And
Now, if I put in that gap, that's fun.
so
Yeah, I haven't gone to
the only place where I ever
I don't know what it's called.
like had a chance of stopping him.
Yeah.
That one was a little harder because it's so packed in there. They had it streamed so you could watch it. We tried to get up like when he went and get as close as we could to see him, and then the rest of it we just had it for everyone to watch. But it's still really good. They had quite a few people there. It was really fun. And it was really fun.
But that you got Simon for that too, can't see him.
Fail. What is your preferred hand? Is it right, left, or you?
Mine's
like
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of us. My left is real bad compared to my right. I mean,
Next one in March or February.
I think you'd probably say the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Mark's left is not bad. His left is really good.
Yeah, I
Yeah. But it's relative, you know.
And like I do that like that pumping training. So
Pumpkin
at the
training,
gym,
yeah.
it's so much my right hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that there's some truth to the pumpkin training. Or, some truth to the pumpkin training, but also some counterintuitive things happen.
Yeah.
It's like Devin has described pumpkin training and how his left continues to get stronger
Yeah.
through pumpkin training is right. You know?
Particularly in ours.
So I think even if you're doing pumpkin training and you're right, I think your left inevitably gets stronger.
Cause like I don't do no weight with it, but they can curl the same weight.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm like
That's
how?
what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
So you don't train directly. You still, I guess, obviously, you still like practice pull and stuff, but like no like.
Oh no, like the gym, like everything on the pulleys, it's like right arms, all the dumbbells, it's all my
Right.
3 times.
Huh.
I need to get pulley system in my
And we found
garage.
that it helps a lot.
I want one.
The one that I feel works the best is that like that.
As long as you do something the
Troponin.
next day.
It's like red.
Active.
It's like that thing.
I'm talking about an actual pulley system.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you have one of those?
Just
You just have the handles, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have some
Put it
handles,
all in here.
but I need
And
pulley
that just depends on
in my house.
how you
is what I
want
want.
it. My first
Boy.
side. That was not
You can like put the table up to it and then actually do this.
Exactly. Yep. That's what everybody's doing nowadays. I feel like that's what you have to do. You know? Just gotta do cable work to really get strong. Unless you got 30 years in your hands and you do table time. Anybody want to go left?
The arm warmed up now?
Second, you want me to look right?
We'll go right.
Oh, these are straight. Alright.
They don't have to be.
No, it's cool. Those are usually.
Yeah, those are two.
You know,
What I like about this table is that they gave you the straight holes. 'Cause usually it's like
I've never really tried out.
if we're in a tournament, it's gonna be like this.
I mean, I don't know where to really start.
Yeah. Yeah, like that.
You want to try to be as deep as you can.
I'm kind of like Casey. Like how you pull it, kind of like Casey.
Casey Swift?
Little style.
Top roll?
You go from
I
having
just
your
started
hands
top
like
rolling.
this to right here where you
Usually a hooker.
activate entirely
Flop.
all
Ooh.
the devices.
Yeah.
Before I have some muscle here and
How
some
long you
muscle
been
here,
pulling?
now it's all
We've been doing it for a year.
And I don't know about you, I can't roll. I'm not that strong, right? So
Have you been to any tournaments?
And then at that point,
I've been to two, but I don't pull. So we do this mostly for David.
Yeah.
He competes, and then this is just sort of helping him work through different sizes and scenarios, so he can face different people.
Training partners.
Yeah.
I like tournaments.
Plus, I know.
Oh, sorry. You good?
It's like tournaments. You will learn the better truth. Like your training for that one move
Yeah.
doesn't work.
It's so funny, like, dude, it's not even that, like, your move doesn't work. It's like your whole game plan goes out the window.
Yeah.
Like run away.
I just become dumb. It's like once a ref starts being like, no, you can't do that. Like, stop.
Yeah,
practicing.
they start
You're like,
to
what?
move your hand, you're
Oh, I'm not allowed to do that?
This is what I always do.
That's what I always do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna know that you're
And then all of a sudden the game plan's gone, you know?
You're
Familiar with this?
You just know who's doing how they pull. Right. You look at the hand. Yeah. Generally, you try and set just a little bit deeper, create a space between these and kind of left. And then you'll notice your body position too. This shit. I'm not going 100 more behind my shoulders are behind my hands. So when I go to do this,
Jeremy's doing crap to me all the time. When
What's
I go
that?
to flop and
Yeah.
down on the wrist.
On your wrist? Yeah.
get here,
Keep you from going there.
and then
His hand was so big that it would cover my wrist anyway.
now I'm
I
all
was
on
like,
my
I can't flop on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I have to either come way out with my hand, or I just come really strong and bring them in,
The capping too. I hate capping.
Yeah?
or come
It's like it just feels so weird for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have a thick ass hand. That's your problem. You have a really thick hand.
I'm gonna try and resist
So I
it.
should really get good at owner deviation.
What do you do?
Cut rubber all day.
Oh, nice. You can tell.
Yeah.
It's a lot of thumb. Does your right hand feel like that?
And then same thing where you
Might be worse.
drag so that
That thumb, yeah. That's a good asset to have. Because what it keeps me from doing is getting the back of your hand.
That's what David tells me.
Yeah.
Big hand.
Yeah.
and it's kind of like front
That's good.
pushing too. You do.
Yeah, I was trying to move into the pressure world.
So
like,
say
Going for
I know I was pretty tough here, but make my rules.
Good back pressure.
Yeah, so basically
Let me try and hook you. Is that okay?
pulling on the inside.
Countering the ref.
It's a little bit here, but it's a little compression on the inside. And it's just a little bit that's natural.
You good?
Yeah.
Is that your wrist?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, the reason I'm default to the flop is that I don't feel anything there. So like with them, I'll do that even in the strap and
when I
just
top wall, I like the
I feel
thumb,
nothing.
but
And so I just kind of got used to doing it. So we're trying to work it out of it.
Yeah.
Because I get used to just sitting here doing this.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, I never
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, for students start off going, I would start trying to train a high hook.
Like,
You know what
like
that is? Where if I'm up here, like I'm gonna top roll you, I'm gonna top roll you, but now I'm gonna include wrist flexion.
Okay.
So it's still top roll, and now I'm not just pronating, I'm also bending my ribs now.
Kind of roll that, try that on.
So if I'm gonna high hook you, it's gonna feel like that.
Once you come over this ring,
And I feel like that's probably the most dominant position you could possibly be.
You can go both ways.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, because I've taken on your pronation, I've taken your wrists, and if I have both of those, then I probably have you on my winning side too. You know, so as long as you're not pronation or wrist, there's not a whole lot you can do, unless you're gonna get your shoulder behind it. Flop.
slide your hand up on my thumb.
Why don't you try that? Yeah. Your wrist is strong. Yeah, you're the strong ass.
Because there's no pressure.
Yeah, you should use that weapon.
Slam you.
For
Yeah, we were working on it in our last practice in November.
Yeah, if you're cutting
That was the first time that I top rolled, and so I started doing that. What I've been working on, I was telling him,
I know I
going
gotta
from the
jump in
flop when I'm
sometime,
holding it into the top roll.
Oh, that's like impossible. Unless you're, well, I guess you can talk rolling without wrist. That's not impossible. Yeah, so it'd be like that.
Yeah, I would be here. What I'm waiting on is for them to just keep my pause.
Yeah.
I'm trying to adjust
Right.
and then into it.
Yeah.
And this makes you lose power.
So me, I like to be as equal as I can.
Yeah, see now with your wrists, you're definitely connected to your
Oh, yeah, you
bicep and
do.
your side pressure more, I think.
Jeez.
Like when you did that, it felt stronger this way. Do it again.
I'll give you some dudes. I'm not gonna give you juice. There you go.
That's good. How much do you weigh?
Oh,
You too, man.
Oh, God.
Yes, you're super.
You can pin me all
I'm just dense. Dense bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Now, what you Big David are notorious.
You know, it's not like a bang.
We only get to do this like once a month, but I like it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, maybe we can start doing it more often. 'Cause I'm willing to host
That's
every
essentially.
once in a while.
But
That'd be cool.
Brandon, I won't go, but I'll start seeing them go and know how to time. A lot of it is just time. So say that you're going
David, Brandon, and Austin are brothers.
here.
That's what
And I've known David since we were freshmen in high school.
Nice. So you went to Louisville High School?
Yes. So part of it was just an excuse for us to get together once
Yeah.
a month.
That's awesome.
Catch me.
I went to Marcus.
Man, so that's what I put in.
Alright.
Sorry,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Because I was there before.
Yep.
Until you told me.
I worked with a guy one time
Chop down pinky.
that I'd been there like a year, and I found out he went to Marcus, and I just happened to walk into the break room while they were talking about it. So they were talking about the high school football. And one of the other guys went to Louisville, and he said something about Marcus. He's like, "You went to Marcus?" He's like, "Don't take this the wrong way, but I can't talk to you." Like professionally, we're fine. Personally, fuck you.
Yeah, it's
Funny.
it took me
I played it up for
My
a
mom
couple
was
days
also-
too.
You played what?
I played it up for a couple days.
Oh, yeah.
He'd come in and say hi, and I just.
I like you. That's funny.
No, I can't.
Did your mom went to Louisville?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a lot of crossover. My mom and I think her brother went, and then my dad went to Marcus's freshman year, and then Louisville for the other three.
I think Marcus was built like the 80s, right? It's like late 80s or mid 80s or something?
Yeah, like 84?
Yeah, I think so, like 84, 85.
use a drag and push.
Because I know they built Flower Mound High School, I think that was 2005? That came around? Because you had just Marcus over there for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then I think it was like 04, 05 they built Flower Mound High School.
I didn't realize it was that new.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so.
That was good though. I mean,
I think I'm stuck.
definitely like this range
Right
is
there, yeah,
100%
so-
different.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
No, you just gotta keep working, man. Yeah, he's got a very
He's
strong
like
jump.
he's like 6'4", he's like a big old guy, and he shook my hand. His hand is super solid.
Really?
Dang.
Maybe from shooting
Something, huh?
guns or something.
He's a big dude. His like voice is like deep and like loud.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, dude. It's like I feel like powerful.
That's awesome.
I feel like
Even if I
my
want
hand
to.
is it feels like it's like
I couldn't.
I need to burn my left out.
compared to his.
You think so?
One, your hands are bigger than mine, and two,
Probably because his hand's not as long as yours.
Yeah.
I feel like the longer your hand is, the thinner it's going to be, you know?
but like I did with
I mean, it's the same with like a bicep. You know, the longer your humerus is, the less peak you're going to have on the bicep. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, range, and he's there. He feels like his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Also, like,
Yeah, I just saw my friend Big Ian who went to Marcus High School with me. He's 7'4".
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
You want to get on some?
And he still lives in Highland Village. I haven't seen him in like 17 years since I lived in Highland Village. And I just moved back to Highland Village. And my cousin's bartending at this restaurant that Ian goes to all the time. He texted me, he was like, Ian's here. So I swung by right before I came over here. I had to go say hi to him. And,
That's Ford, hey.
yeah, he's just as big as I remember, man. Big dude.
Is he like tall and lean or like big?
Tall
Kind of
and
like
lean, yeah.
tall and lean?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he told you about
Yeah, tall and lean.
It'd be
I
hard
mean, he's a
to-
little overweight now, but he's only like, I bet he's only like 350. But that's not very, 7'4", that's not much, you know. Like if he was like built like us, he'd be like 500 pounds easy. You know, he's almost a foot taller than I am.
Yeah.
That's so tall.
Yeah, so tall. But yeah, he's much thinner than I am, so he's like lighter than I am. You know? But yeah, I bet he's like 350 or something. If I had to guess.
The height's a huge advantage.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like if Austin were my height, he would rip through us.
Yeah.
Rip through us. He's already so. His initial pull when he goes has so much pressure behind it.
All the way to the front when it's just straight right. If you come all the way to the side, pretty much no pronation, right? And if you come close, it is not, it's hard to balance.
Yeah, I tried that a few times.
Yeah, I feel like the others. So either
Like how I'm
you gotta
doing here.
split the band so that it comes here and here, right? You'll loop will come around, loop this way.
Really, you can't front or anything. It's kind of like pretty much how you top rolls. Top roll is really easy. It's one of those things where you're lined up correctly, hands up, so you can also move up your hands.
Squatting
David
drums
is really good at
over
moving up his
fellowship.
hands and climbing.
No, but I did see they had him over White Side
He's pretty much here.
near the joint medical facility over there.
Yeah, he
They
pretty much
reported him, I think, like 3 or 4.
essentially is what it is.
Like, I haven't personally seen him yet, but I've seen the videos of him, so it was like, hard.
I'm like here.
Just like
They're huge.
I think my wife
You
saw
can't do
one.
that. You can do
Yeah,
that.
because it was kind of. I mean, it looked like a lower plane, small, but you know how planes just go straight.
Yeah.
It kind of went and then it turned. I was like, planes can't turn.
Yeah, they can't change
Yes.
that. Yeah, they were describing the ones in Jersey especially.
Yeah. That's what he does.
And
David's
some of the
really good
videos
at
that I saw, I was
That's,
like,
you
that's
can do that
nuts.
to make them lose their
Like,
Unless they're,
I think
where you get.
I feel it from our
Yeah, so you kind of loop it over your hands
That's what I.
I would hope so. And they tried saying it was
That's one of the
So now it's attacking your
It's
knuckles.
like, first of all, we
Attacking your
all know they're
your
aliens,
thumb.
so just go ahead and say it.
So it's like,
I think if it was China, you know,
I can't.
wouldn't those people were like Taiwan first?
I'm trying to
You know?
do a low
You know, test.
Yeah, what did they upgrade from weather balloons? Now they're
Yeah,
using
coming all the way
5
here.
inches.
yeah, so kind of like,
And then, you know, our government's like, oh, they're safe. So I'm thinking, well, you guys know about that. And, you know, they have like the lifestyle, I guess, following protocol. And they were spied. They'd be like that, you couldn't see them.
It's a little more complicated than I think.
Yeah, I did find that weird that they had the signal lights and the indicators on them and
Oh, no,
everything.
backwards.
It's like, I don't know, I don't believe anything they tell me anymore.
And then something, it's not the drones, but we watched a video about some anomaly that was hovering over like a Iran base.
Yeah, that's it.
It looked like
Have your kettlebell or
just like a
whatever,
weird
dumbbell,
thing,
whatever.
kind of like see-through, like
Yeah.
moving really fast.
You
Sometimes
guys try it,
Yeah.
I remember. Trust me.
a lot of times the reps are
It looked like
feel it.
it looked like some mangled weird
You always want to come over the back of
corpse
your hand.
thing, but it was hard to see. It was like,
So it's because
Then,
they're trying to
It's
get
just weird
the
timing
higher
right after they talk about ocean aliens, and all of a sudden we have
it's
drones
on the strap,
over in
just
New
for shits and
Jersey.
giggles, they're going up.
Like, you're not gonna lie to me. We all know it's E.T.
Just for fucking crap. But that, essentially, you want the height.
so if I'm pulling,
It's like a-
feel it?
To get the
I think
height,
they've already documented stuff like that in like the
So,
physics,
and you
like
can even
the
adjust
anomalies in like the skies, like
to
plasmas.
like,
Those like things that
I'd say
they look like cells in your body, but they're in the outer hemisphere, and they like feed on like electricity.
So kind of, you can kind of change the angle.
I know a lot of them they used to write off of the ball lightning.
Yeah, yeah. But you know,
I don't know. Even that would be kind of cool to see, Paul.
it's just crazy how they can follow our ships and then leave and hide and go. They're not just like a floating
I
group.
would say also too.
It's
The weirdest ones are the
David
radar
on
footage they
you.
have of the little orbs.
He has
They
full
get
control of
real
his
tiny
fingers.
when they just
He just
Mhm.
control
And
the
they go
points
like-
your fingers.
Yeah.
So he can just.
Oh, that's it.
You know,
I don't even know how you make a
I
radar.
can't
It's
tell.
not like what you're
It's
doing.
These two doing
It's
it.
like
It's
fixes
just
onto
speeds.
the aircraft and
This is
uses
the hard
that as a
one.
reference
Well,
point.
I
It's
just
just perfectly
graduated.
I'm gonna
synchronized.
order 100
And it's
seconds.
just
I can just let these hang.
It's one of like top 20
But that's.
I know, like a
Yeah, that's
Whistler.
speed. But
He says they're like.
once I
He
take
thinks
that
they're
off,
like or organic vehicles from something that like humans don't know about.
Yeah.
Or Robbie just that.
I mean, at this point,
They were
I'll
doing
accept
reference.
Yeah,
anything.
anything's real. You know, if we could find
just had a
if they found like Bigfoot in like Jersey, I wouldn't be surprised. Bigfoot found. He's like a corpse. Oh my god.
It was his car.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
says,
Do we have
your
him on
wrists, wait,
Yeah, get it.
and
I'll show you how. I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is the most people we've had every single one. It's good though, because you get a lot of rotation. It's not the same people pulling all the time.
I don't like hitting the knuckle because I feel like it just wobbles on me, and that's why I split them. And so you get the riser.
What helps? The wider strap.
Get out.
More straight. Sit on your knuckle.
My elbow
I did
went
the same
almost
thing
off
when I
the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
smart.
then you get.
Mine did, because I went way out here. But I would say.
Remember that enough too.
When you climbed, my finger
I also heard
rolled
that
in
when I
like
tried
that.
to
Yeah, I felt it.
stage
Yeah,
a
down
immersion
there. No, you're
to
good.
get Kamala into office.
Yeah,
I,
once that strap.
you know,
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm
probably
saying.
not gonna happen, but I heard that like watching
That's a fact.
podcasts.
I've seen people make
Some people go
jokes
quick.
about it. So they're like, no, it's actually.
Oh my goodness gracious. There he is.
Now that everybody's tired.
Yeah.
Howdy, son.
What's up?
This is just weird.
Hey, how's it going?
So,
Chris,
we'll do
Logan.
that. I'll just resist.
Marcus. Nice to meet you.
Merry Christmas. Good to see you. How are you?
Logan?
Okay.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
Justin.
Well, there's pizza, there's sausage
Yeah, right there, you just kind of just press.
You want to come in here and smell?
Whatever feels more natural to you. If you want to press, what I would do.
pizza.
So
When you came over here, I'll be able to just hook.
So what I would do, defensively, bring your elbow
I haven't arm wrestled in like 3 months, so.
and then what you can do is
Yeah, we both taken off.
Yeah.
here. You do what me and him did. Bring back. So essentially, you're doing.
Mom's watching.
So you're going.
Oh, yeah?
So it's like a big.
Hi, Mom.
Or if you want, quick way,
Yeah, I remember both.
go straight across. But sometimes.
I have pulled like 3 months in.
Not that
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
worked out today.
Here.
Another excuse to
Share this
come
if
over
you
here
want, Fred.
late. Come over here late because
If
I
you
was
want Granny
getting my
to-
second
That's why.
workout in.
Yeah, never mind. I forgot her name though. The Turbo.
Turbo Granny.
Turbo.
Hit the leverage because once you
Oh,
get
I smell something sweet. Is that you? Okay. What flavor's that?
It's supposed to be cotton candy. I
Just
don't
want
know.
to go one more time.
They come up with the dumbest names for these.
Yeah.
Different opponents.
Ink blue. I don't know. It's sweet. It's all I care about.
Traveling. 3 states in the past. Gone for 3 weeks. The past 5 weeks and 3
You can
weeks.
give me some.
Alright.
You just doing conferences? Or?
No, I actually.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
You know, one more time.
Yeah, one more.
Jeez.
Here you go.
Where's
Mine is too. Nice.
where you good on your other arm? I haven't pulled you yet.
Yeah, if you want to. It's rested now.
Yeah.
What did David do?
I think it's probably been
Oh.
one of the kiddos.
Here, Shorty, you feel the table if you're winning.
Yo, yeah.
shoulder can go anywhere as long as your hand is on the winning side of the table.
Yeah.
Can't be in the center.
That's it. You feel like you gotta stretch.
Yeah,
there.
Oh, new. I have to kill me.
Don't kill me.
I just gotta put my son down right now.
So are you looking at different states for a year?
Yeah, I mean, I've
Yeah.
Search.
Yeah.
Well, she just had home playing on Fortnite.
Nice.
So,
She a big gamer?
Oh, yeah. Yesterday, we went grinding to get that OG skin.
It's such a good problem.
I don't know anything about Fortnite.
No. There's a
I mean, I know what Fortnite is. I just don't know. Like, if you were an OG skin, I don't know what that is. I saw something about Mariah Carey.
yeah,
Skin
she finally default.
Thought, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
When did that happen?
Friday, right?
Over here. Big Mac for me.
Yeah, I bought a gaming computer to Up came out. Up was trending.
Oh, yeah,
Like a month.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world was playing Up.
Yeah. They have that.
Like a month.
Isn't it when you're trying to like hop? You're trying to hop.
Yeah, it's like somebody took Minecraft and just turned it into a better game. Not Minecraft, but you know, the aspects of Minecraft is really trying to hop around and of course get from one place to another. Somebody turned that into another game with better graphics.
Burn out a little bit. Burn out!
Burn out! I mean, never mind. I haven't listened to 355.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't look it right.
I mean, I would negotiate. It's 2,700 square feet.
Didn't want no more.
Close to that mark.
Oh,
Has it been a good neighborhood?
Do you know
Oh, that's good.
it's like how to
It's like one of the
like the parts
Stuff
stuff?
right there. Ideal.
Because we have two gaming PCs, and the one that's the bigger one,
Yeah, that's good.
like it turns on, the lights turn on, but it's not like the HDMI out.
Not as super
Sorry. So it sucks. That was a good one. I just didn't work. It didn't touch something, and you know, static shocked the RAM. And then
Yeah,
it's
well,
ruined.
yeah, that could happen, I guess. YouTube videos, man. I was trying to over to I got on Facebook Marketplace. Looks like a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
It's called Striker.
Awesome, you want to call it?
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, I don't know who made it or anything about it. But Trey Johnson made that one. You know Trey? We were starting to edit videos with Flash Game. I needed something that
Purple? Yeah.
would take forever. So I moved the game. I was like, this one's good. Let's go with that.
That farm is actually.
Actually, I went to for art and just all that stuff, so like I know how to
Where'd he go?
animate and stuff. It's just I've never used it for work. It's just 2 years of just having fun that I just don't really use.
Yeah. I mean, I was called for music.
Like a regroup?
Custom music, you know. So, I'm not using that at work.
Do you know like the engine like Game Maker or like I used to make like little games like code in like high school. I wish I could.
Got me.
This like my.
I was gonna go for the kiss on the forehead, but that felt a little too weird.
She worked on, it's like this, I think maybe it's out now. It's like a Harry Potter app.
I haven't seen
That was supposed to be like Pokemon Go.
doing a lot of
Harry Potter.
Is it where you like take like the hat?
I may not supposed to use anything about it. I don't know.
I think you just
She described it as Harry Potter, like Pokemon Go.
Maybe
If I was in the state, I would.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was
Maybe that's not out yet.
Oh, I haven't seen.
Now you know.
I mean,
Or you totally jumped at that.
It wasn't. I definitely like the Harry Potter game just came out like 6 months. And that's not.
Washer dryer good to go. Yeah. You gotta listen to that.
That was like years ago.
Me and Don rolled it in there.
Yeah?
Just rolled right up in there.
Yeah, like I have my wife.
Mostly you gotta make like a lamp.
I did. Just got a piece of
I would put a double on it.
There's
That's what
Super 64.
Brian plays. Brian Clinton.
Oh, really?
He's the
That's cool.
Put it up a little bit.
Well,
Ken Bryan
I
is
went to
gamer.
look at the list of all the pre-qualified people.
I just watch football.
Watch what?
Like I just like to watch football. Yeah, I always. I wish there was a lock on this. I can't get that pixel or the person.
Yeah, I know.
I have to like straight.
Like yeah, that's why I don't.
I think roughly so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You get that lock.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna bypass that.
Because it's like they're fun.
I'm gonna try and get to that.
I'm not competitive.
Where is it at?
Like he was wrong.
I'll take it.
That was fun.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Michigan will hit first. Okay.
That's close to the best memories I have.
I need to start training.
Playing on like I think even at schools, the site wasn't blocked, so you could play with like LAN in the library.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
like,
cool.
Yeah, combat evolved, but like the whole one.
What have you been up to?
And I have been working on my doctorate, flying around,
2, 3, go.
traveling, not because I want to, but I have to. So, yeah, selling my house. Yeah, we're gonna probably move somewhere cold.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your doctorate?
It's in theology.
In theology.
Oh, interesting.
Hell's from Almanac Ribs.
That's cool. So are you going to seminary or?
Yeah, I've gone through seminary. Yes, I'm in seminary. Yeah. I went to a different seminary to do this. Yeah.
All right.
Looks like I might go to South Dakota, Illinois. I just got back from Montrose, Colorado. Huh? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. But anybody want to do anything? I can tell. Okay, I can tell I'm I can go stop beers. I'm gonna go here.
He did his marathon.
He did?
Yeah.
I'm left now.
Huh?
Yeah, we can go left.
Oh shit. Okay. Toast.
Got some on.
Where'd he go?
They're good tables.
Actually, I just sold mine. You got a table you're looking to sell?
No, I sold all my papers.
You sold all your tables, Drew?
No, I sold. Well, actually,
Sold that?
that's one of my favorite ones.
I missed out.
Yeah, we'll be able to do that again.
Only ever seen back when it was locked and
I
loaded.
start
They changed
on
it to
my
World
I
Series.
start center to lose your
Yeah.
side.
Trying to be serious.
Yeah.
You did pretty well that day, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I got second.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I've been pulling it 11 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, that's kind of like major then.
Center.
Was that left hand or right hand?
You start over here.
Right hand.
I actually you're already over here, right? So pressure exists. I don't know. I have not explored yet. Starting over here.
I just figured out.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Made it happen.
Yeah, he did.
I think you would have taken me.
just started. I began
Sam started
to
like,
yeah, I need to.
like, what the
But
fuck?
I'm trying to.
I couldn't
Natural top roller.
Natural top roller. I've been working on smoothing.
I feel like that's like best case scenario.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it in order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of tension on your elbow. No, that was really strong. When I was here, I shot back out.
Yeah, I just feel like you have a lot of wrist function.
A lot of fingers.
That's what I'm doing when I pull with David. Bring that in like that.
I'm trying to. Okay.
I think we had 30 rounds.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we were pulling.
Were we?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't look.
Need circulation.
Yeah.
Climbing. Well, it's good. I gotta.
You're strong,
I
dude.
always feel like right in there, when I start.
Yeah.
Like with your bones, like it might explode.
You wanna go back?
Yes.
Yeah, it hooks.
Is that
But I don't feel it during practice.
Did you start?
I feel it like 2 or 3 days later. When I feel my elbow.
Was it you who were on the peptides?
No?
No. That's what I did. After like a little injury.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
There you go.
Greg knows all
Look at
about
his
that
kinetic chain. Look at his
kind of
position
stuff.
of his
He
arm.
uses, what is it? Can't remember. Some acronym. PPC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like 53.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your old man.
Not only
you know?
did he
Is
take
he
your
still?
soul, but it is absolutely
He's got
soul.
I haven't watched
You ripped
anything.
that straight out of the cosmos.
I just.
You're out of it? Yeah, I'm out.
It's just I need like a little break.
That's why Devin
And
does the.
during that time, I've been going to the
Yeah,
range.
there's a lot of
That's
engine
range?
warfare
Yeah.
there.
Shooting?
So I think he
Oh,
was
that's something to do with a lot of
right
shooting.
off the
So
bat.
I'm shooting with this.
You know, it's just like
This.
So I shoot with a guy that works in executive
It's
protection.
one of my favorite
I'm not
clips.
gonna-
So I get to.
Oh, yeah.
Go out through.
Like he's trying as hard as he can.
Is it outside?
Oh yeah. It's outside. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Sorry, I got there.
Nothing wrong with that. People complain in tournaments on he's rising or he's you know,
Left
back
arm,
for
my
sure.
left arm is just different.
Oh, that's really strong.
let's go.
Yeah, you were about to get me, and I was like, I better get him out of his shoulder.
Oh, me?
Yeah, like,
yeah,
got your hand out of your shoulder. Yeah, that's like,
yeah. Yeah, but that's kind of where I go. My left.
That was strong.
A little scared, but yeah, for some reason, I feel like my coordination's not good. My
He's
left.
got it recorded.
I feel like my top roll's just
You have to
hopeless.
play that back. That was a really good
So I
song.
always come in.
Figure out whatever. Put a note in there.
I can tell you what, like, so where
Oh,
was he
not
at?
really.
You're here. Why it's there? This is one of the reasons why I always loved it. The kinetic chain, like, if Wyatt puts his hand here, he goes to lock up. If he's there, he's locked.
that's all I got.
This,
So
here, there.
can't really go offense. If I
You
maintain
were
my
basically
pronation
trying to
with left
battle
hand.
his elbow with your
If
wrist.
you take my pronation, you got it.
You were out here. Once
If I
you
just
finally
maintain that pronation,
got her here.
Yeah, well,
you
you're
hang in there.
I wasn't able to go aside without losing my wrist. So your coordination was good. I think.
have you pulled with this
But
guy?
if you can
Of course, yeah.
use that big boy strength
Yeah.
of yours, then
You had to get
Like me for like the past 3 months, I've just been walking, listening to like and like podcasts a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you podcast you on?
Well, just anything I'll have been.
you want to run it.
It's on.
There's been some couple of good, interesting ones after like Ryan and Eddie's match.
I'm just gonna hold you, so I want to see what you feel like.
There've been some interesting ones. I don't know, for some reason it's fascinating to follow them and where their heads are at after that match, you know? Yeah.
First game of the table I haven't bought it. Are you reffing everywhere still?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's soft.
Yep.
Same thing.
I mean, anybody that asks me to ref, that's willing to pay me.
Yeah.
Constant.
You know.
That second year is crazy.
So how was Brian in his match?
It was really good. I mean, really good for two guys who are having their first super match. It was really good.
More
I stand by that.
More technical than
Definitely more technical, yeah. Than I was expecting, you know. I was expecting one person to be just way more dominant technically. And it didn't
So
happen.
you're really, really strong there. So
What was the match?
yeah, like we supposed to.
Just totally one-sided, yeah.
Lamont just trained to not even let Gary even get in that spot.
Yeah, it looked exactly like Ermey's.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Army,
Army
Same thing.
perfect game plan.
Yeah.
Now we're actually.
They're both too smart.
Yeah. LeBron is smart.
Smart.
What about the Norse guy and Lachlan?
Lars was Lachlan. I think, I'm pretty sure that Lachlan again won.
Really?
He's so good, man.
Good. I just assume he's gonna lose.
So you got
Really? Well, Lars has been on a losing streak.
Yeah, but he's been facing
Really strong.
really
guys.
good. Yeah.
Michael Todd on his way up.
I'm glad for Lachlan. I want to see Lachlan.
Yeah.
I do.
Play with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like some of the people I heard talk about it were saying that, well, I heard both were the favorites, but I feel like most people are saying Lachlan was the favorite.
for the sake of just.
Michael Hermes?
No, that's the next East
I
vs. West.
definitely feel.
Did you know they're doing East vs. West in Dallas? End of March. It's gonna be in Dallas.
March?
Yeah. End of March. Just got announced.
You gotta start pulling, buddy.
You gotta go to the
So what are you shooting right now?
tournament.
What are you shooting right now?
Probably
Pistol.
Glock
Glock 45.
45? Glock 45?
Yeah.
Expensive ammo.
Didn't you just come
Oh,
It's
so
the-
what are you shooting? A Glock what?
It's the Glock 45. So it's a 19X minus the color and the manual loop. It's more of like the top one, like the top version. Like the upper is like a 19, the bottom's like a 13.
Big Glock.
Say Glock 19?
Yeah,
Is it called a 45?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Yeah.
Yeah, so that one.
But you're
and-
not
I don't
shooting
know Glock,
45.
but you're not shooting 45.
Yeah, that's what's confusing about it.
So that one and the 43X. So
The what?
Far away.
43X.
Like right here, it's like, how am I going to get him?
Going
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really good.
So you have both.
So I'm getting, you heard of Shadow Systems?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm getting an XR, the brand new one, an XR 920 like XP. So my buddy is sponsored by Shadow Systems. It's like a major discount.
Kind of like that. Yours is more like
This guy,
That's what
you
you
heard of Turning Point USA? Charlie Kirk. Guy Charlie Kirk. He goes on college campuses. He's conservative.
Yeah. Yes.
I know. He's like
it's one.
Yeah.
And he's like debates.
yeah. He's
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this guy, everywhere Charlie Kirk.
You feel like you can roll
No,
through it.
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, everywhere Charlie Kirk goes, he goes in. So Turning Point hires
Oh, he's their security.
security. Yeah, so they get hired out.
Oh yeah.
So we get the. I'm just so proud of you.
And is Shadow Systems? Isn't it like a version of Glock?
It's a when Glock lost the when you what do you call it whenever you own something and you don't want anybody the what? Copyright. Yeah, I guess not.
Trademark.
Patent. When the patent was expired in Glock, everyone did it.
Yeah.
Everyone. Yeah, it was basically an enhanced Glock.
You never really know.
How old does that patent have to be for it to become?
Because I know I watched a channel where the guy who was like those and those. He talks about them, and they're like Christian made.
Yeah.
Huge, pretty big.
Natural to try and move your
Yeah,
body.
judo band. When I'm not.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a picture of my gun.
I'll look at my grocery bags and I'll walk out of the
Yeah, dude, we gotta go to East versus West. No, I mean to compete on this tournament. Bro, why not? Why not? It's like so much time. Oh wait, it's 3 months. End of March. We're at the end of December.
Wait, isn't it just like the main?
They have a tournament the day before. They always have a tournament the day before. I reffed it in Orlando. Reffed the tournament.
I mean, why not?
You should.
Yeah, just trying to figure out.
It's just a really big turnout. You get guys from all over the country that you would never get otherwise. So unless you go to like Michigan State, you know, otherwise you're never gonna home. You know, like Canadians are gonna be there were a lot of Canadians in Orlando pre-East versus West.
Yeah, this vending strat is not big enough for me to have a thing straight.
Think about it.
I don't think that.
I'll help you get ready.
That fits about
Yeah, all like, you know, we're like, I don't
get any bigger.
I'll aim for 4 foot.
Yeah, I mean, why aim for anything?
Yeah.
You know, aim to just grab out as many people as you can.
Yeah, I mean, that's like,
But it's a really fun tournament because the refs that are reffing it are like, you know, freestyle. Like the guy that's the main ref for East versus West is the guy that refs those tournaments. You know.
You grew up 6 months south.
Yeah, the guy that won in Orlando was.
On the border, and I do have a copy.
Fuck, I might have his name. Really well known super heavyweight. Like you would have expected him to like, win, but you know the dude that really fucking buff black guy that Isaiah just had a super match with, left-handed.
Yeah, with those
The dreads? Yeah, the braids, yeah. He pulled at that tournament. He's like new, you know, and he did okay. And he didn't get completely fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
But check this out. I've already shown you these pictures. That was August. So I took second place.
So that is Johnny Walker. How fucking cool is that? So Johnny Walker. I think I did show you guys, didn't I?
Not the Johnny, but yeah, like these guys.
So like me, Johnny Walker, I spent like the whole tournament on the table freestyle training.
Yeah.
He was coaching me the whole time. See next to Alex.
They're gonna straighten out as much as possible.
Shoulders are higher.
Always right.
Mine.
Always give
Those
yourself.
are really
Man, I'm not gonna slip.
I'm so good. They've already got none of you out.
He's got a tiny little waist.
You go.
I know, it's like crazy.
It's crazy.
It's like
on the beach.
Yeah.
Like you are equity, I have a
Little mama. Big mama.
by the time I'm actually trained, a little bit to help out. You have like any idea, but I think it's
So cool. That moment alone was so sweet. Just to have Johnny Walker put it down. So fun.
I'm still trying to meet Devin for the first time. I met like a lot of guys so far, but not that.
Devin's gonna be good. He kind of always says that. He did the same thing to Paul. He looked at Paul, was like, you're like 7 feet tall. He looked at me, he's like, they got 400 pounders and 7 footers in Texas. That was in Austin.
I had work. That's when he was going to like.
It was really last minute.
Yeah.
He like got announced like right before he got there. Yeah. Dude, there were so many people. Usually, like a bunch of guys from Dallas came, a bunch of, I think there was guys from Corpus.
Oh dang.
That came out. Yeah. Well, Devin will 100% be at East versus West in Dallas. All these guys are
Yeah, so I guess Until then, all this pumpkin train.
Yeah.
It's your whole body.
Just put a little bit in there, and then I'll make the rest. Maybe not. Maybe like straight up.
I think all my little injuries.
No. He's trying to read.
Know that name.
Yeah, I know. Because he's from New Mexico.
Yeah, dude, he's good.
He's really good. It's not hard. The guy looks like Nick.
I'm not sure if that's about it.
I'm just trying to feel.
Yeah, I went there to train with them, like in ISA, someone's house. It was cool.
And then my pronation is already
I forgot his name,
which is weird.
but he's nice though. Like some people, I don't know their names.
Your second time on
I know, like, where's he
And
live?
now my pronation began to
Out-
breathing. And then I take
He was
this.
with like, I think so, Kevin, the Azal guy, Nate, and like his like crew.
Whereas if I
We'll get him back though. I'm gonna beat him at least
And
once.
he even said, dude, you know, I met you in Arizona. I'm like, oh, I don't know your name. He was good.
He was watching
You'll see some people do that sometimes. People step on
Yeah, I
the
saw.
table and they'll load up like this. Now your pronation is already good. Our scan. It's a weird thing, right? If you want to front end, just bring your hands where it's shoulders. Okay, back here.
It's so uncomfortable.
It's not. It's a little weird, but you'll see some
so
people
long
do
ago,
it.
he's
It's
grabbed
like
his hand.
20
It's awesome. I can't do anything with this.
It's like, how are you gonna push against that? I mean, he's the type of guy that's like, hey,
Like you can. Where the pronation is
you're on. How are you gonna pin that?
Yeah. You just have to stretch
right.
them out.
He's let me just
At your shoulder line. You just have to bring them out. And so for me,
You can just absorb.
and now you're all stretched out. Isn't that bizarre? So you wanna take your hand, turn
Take the strap off.
far pronated
Oh,
as you
yeah.
can, right? Just turn your palm away from you, and then turn your body until your hand is straight. Yep. And then with your whole
He's
being,
not hanging on your wrist.
draw through the neck. You got it.
So much weaker now. What are we doing there?
I can help you out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I'll get on there when you're done.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's gonna be the same thing.
You'll see people set up their top roll.
I like taking those months off.
I don't like it.
All my little
I set up
kids are all gone.
Yeah.
and I'll post. And that
As
lets
long as
me
you stay healthy, then that's what should happen.
away from.
As far as like your feet are like staggered or.
I think it's like nerve pins. Is that what you're trying around?
It was just like,
Where do you feel the pins?
it used to be aches and pains right here.
Yeah.
From the fucking.
And then I let my other foot come out too. Anywhere off on the side so that as I come away from the table, right, I can drop my body.
Nothing blows you up like redlining against a brick wall, man.
This is one that I remove my knee and my elbow and clear this. I'll straighten this out. All bells there. Push against. Right. That all has something to.
Yeah, your rise and pronation are so powerful. It's like you just bust your wrist. At least I do.
It gives
Side.
me something to pull against.
Instead of just holding.
Yeah. Now you have to drop it to hold. It's like when you do that.
Yeah.
Pull down to your knees.
That's what makes Michael special.
Right? That's the same
He really is.
That's what, how fast he can move. Like your size.
He is.
But he's like way bigger.
He is. Right, exactly. And that's what makes elite athletes elite. When they move, they're bigger and they're stronger, but they move like the little guys. Yeah.
Exactly.
He is. He really is special. I like him. I mean, a little bit you know, there's emotions on the sleeve.
Yep.
There's no quit in that guy. There's no quit.
I think that like 3.
That's the other thing with dragging is if you drag and your hands don't come with you,
You're just opening yourself
you
up.
just they still look crazy if everyone stay over
Thank you for not hurting me. I felt it. I was like, you're about to go. What? Like when Todd did that to you. Remember that one time Michael Todd did that?
Oh yeah.
But he let you know. He was like,
Yeah. I just like to go.
When did you pull Michael?
It was right here, right? It was at that like that fitness expo. I went there and almost had a heat stroke.
Really?
It was hot, man. And,
They had a fitness expo outside?
there was free bangs. I kept drinking bangs.
you would, man.
What is bang? What is that?
It's like energy drink. So caffeine, Yeah. I just did a little hard somewhere out. Yes. I'm like, where's the water at?
Where's the water? I'll take it.
make that peg work for you.
The flavor usually stays pretty good.
Oh, a bit.
But yeah.
Wait, who saw that?
You get on that.
No, I didn't. I'm not on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. You finally became a man. So, that's exciting. Did y'all, what'd you do? Did you just go to get eloped at the courthouse?
Yeah, afterwards we
I bet she was so excited on the inside. I bet she was so excited.
I got super.
Did you see it? That's crazy like that.
Dude, I cried. For sure.
I was like,
no doubt.
yeah, it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing for like 10 minutes.
My wife was like so stoic. She was just like,
Put your palm on your hand.
you said
Push into that peg.
Yeah, I saw the switch.
And that lets you really push against it, and that lets you hold. Right? Like I was saying, when you do your last
Did they record your wedding?
no, I saw it.
play along with it.
So where's your mom? You're still in the light.
Oh yeah.
I need one. I blow away in it. So I need something.
What's up?
You know.
Look, your left is strong. Your left is really
Nah,
strong.
but this is not right.
So you need something.
This is not right.
I never really used to.
I know, but this is not right.
Give yourself something good strong to push against. When you
I
push,
don't want to ruin it. I want to
it
say
gives you something to pull against.
It's the only work he's getting.
This is my first time doing this.
Unless it says no.
It's a little weird, right? But that'll let you, when you come down here,
Yeah, I feel the same way, but then like part of me just thinks it's, like a big part of his coordination.
kind of stop yourself.
I truly believe that a big part of my left-handed problem is coordination.
Yeah, like
Put a little bit of cup in your wrist.
I'm
there,
actually
and just
I'm right-handed, but I'm more dexterous in my left hand from baseball and just
Oh, you throw with your left?
no, just holding a mitt and just
I
doing
see.
doing everything. I do a lot left-handed. Left-handed.
So I'm a classical double bass player. So I go
That's
crazy with my
amazing.
left
You still
arm.
play?
Yeah, but I'm terrible left.
Yeah.
So I'm just we're different people, so it's probably different for you. But that doesn't work for me.
Yeah, just going that far. It's like
That felt.
It was hard to learn how to
How's your
shoot.
connection feel with your right versus your left? Like percentage wise?
So much different. My right is so much more connected.
do it one more.
I think I'm actually left-handed. I think.
I'm much more connected with my left than I am my right.
Really?
Personally, yeah. Like I'm ambidextrous just from injuries, so like I learned
Oh,
to do all
interesting.
those things. I also played in
hand.
I was able to play when I was young on either hand, and then
I like
broke
on.
both my wrists
I
skateboarding.
Oh yeah.
And like,
Neglect my.
I can still kind of run the hand up and down, but after like 3-4 minutes, it's just like it locks. I'm like,
Well,
oh man, this makes it really hard.
dude, when I first started arm wrestling, I could not play bass. There's no chance that I could play bass. When I first
I
started,
discovered I have to pick one.
Yeah,
It's hurting
you do.
so much?
You have to pick one for at least 2 years. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
It hurts so bad.
arm wrestling was
2 years.
a continual recognition that I'm going to have to sacrifice other things to actually arm wrestle.
That's right. Yeah.
And I remember like Top Roll strong. Yeah, he's closing the grippers and doing this. And so Top Roll's like, give him a year in arm wrestling, he won't be doing any of that anymore.
Yeah.
My bench press is gone.
Yeah. It's crazy. You would think that your bench press would get stronger, but no. Until you start arm wrestling, you realize why it didn't get stronger. You know.
Yeah.
My back got stronger.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
My neck got bigger. My neck grew half an inch. So I was wearing from the
Yeah.
yep.
Totally.
And it, like I can look in the mirror and I go, on this side. And my wife, because I, I'll wear a tie often, and
Pull it out a little.
well, I had to go again. I went from 16 and a half to 17, and then she'll lay out, honey. I'm like getting back to her. This is the 16. Can't ever get the tie with So you need to stop running.
I think I'm at like a 20.
20?
Something like that, yeah.
That's big.
Fat man.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you heard, but East versus West is coming to Dallas.
Really?
Yeah. In March. In March. Whoa! We're going to be hosting East versus West.
That's awesome, man.
Awesome.
So is TAL hosting it?
No.
That's amazing.
I mean, they'll probably host the tournament. We'll host the tournament beforehand. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But not the event itself.
Where will it be?
Somewhere in Dallas. I don't know. I told Ingen, so I was a VIP in Orlando, East versus West, and I had to like personally reach out to Ingen to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So like I got Ingen's phone number, and I was like texting him and stuff, And then after Orlando, I was like, dude, you got to come to Texas. He's like, actually, I've been thinking about it. I was like, well, here's a couple venues that I think you should go to. I was like, send me a brochure, I'll like reach out, I'll do anything I can do to help,
Be an ambassador. And then
Yeah. And then he was like, all right, we're doing like New York next, and then it ended up being King of the Table instead.
Okay.
But I told him Dickies, the Dickies,
awesome,
the arena. Have you been there?
Yeah, I went there
Nice.
to Black Keys, yeah. Yeah, I actually went there the weekend it opened.
Well, I was like, look, if you want to talk about sponsors, like who would sponsor this brand, East versus West, I feel like Dickies might be a good option because it's working class people. These are blue collar guys.
It is.
And arm wrestling is full of blue collar guys. So.
Especially when you go into an institution like that. Like there's so many of those guys that required you to get that up to going, and it's like how many guys it took just to get through the permits.
Yeah.
Right?
Like,
oh gosh.
Yeah.
No,
So
that'd be
maybe it'll be
amazing.
at Dickies. Who knows? I don't know. I'm sure they got some cool place, but maybe they even haven't booked the place yet. I don't know. I can reach out and ask them.
Why not?
Yeah, I should ask them.
I mean, how big does it need to be?
1,500 seats.
Anthony,
Dickies is
talking
way
some-
bigger.
Yeah,
It would be just the floor.
right. You know, I'll keep my ear to the ground for
It's so you
run them to you, send them your way.
Yeah.
I do work for a lot of different.
It definitely needs to be a venue that's like got concessions and
The real
like,
deal.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
people go and have a good time.
And a green room for the athletes, places to do interviews, a huge place for a screen, massive screen behind it,
It's a real sport treated as such.
Yeah, I think they learned their lesson in Orlando. That venues.
But that was months ago. I heard.
How
do you got the?
I guess what I'm trying to say is like that's got to be such an exciting time. At what point does it set in like, oh crap, like, this venue is it enough?
Oh, the moment that I heard about it.
Where you're just like,
Yeah, I hadn't even stepped foot in the venue. Somebody told me about it. I was like, oh, that's not
You're working on your left hand?
what would you
It was a banquet.
So it's
So just never do that again.
Oh yeah, and yeah, you
Yeah, no.
squeeze hard.
Never do that.
left.
Yeah, definitely don't want to do that.
I was doing.
I mean,
I was shooting the Glock like it was.
They
a
were
free
like, oh, we have
revolver.
1,000 seats to sell. And then they like fudged it to 1,500. So that's what they
And
said.
so what
I
YouTube
don't know if they actually got to 1,500, but they packed people into the back of that
Yeah.
venue.
Dude, you'll learn so much.
And they say they got to 1,500 seats.
You are following along.
And it was
You
like,
do that John
it was
Bell.
legitimately 80 degrees, 85 degrees maybe at some points in that venue. The AC was struggling.
Watch this. Watch
It was
this.
You don't have
really
that
bad.
problem at Vicky's place, man.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's one thing I remember from that night. It's like, wow, this like feels like you
this
keep your
dude-
house. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel
It's not a lot of
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's how
I'm
you
not
want.
blooded. You know, I'm not a big guy.
Well, a big venue like that, like they're prepared for 20,000.
Right.
Not 1,500. Nothing.
Plus,
1,500 is easy.
plus anything else that may. Gosh, that's exciting.
I'm so stoked.
I've been praying for it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's your fault. We can all thank you.
No. I think a lot of people wanted to come here.
I'm so excited. Yeah, I mean,
Like I got to know it very late, but I've just been around it all my life. Just recently started practicing more or less.
And like,
Yeah.
for like the first month, I was
Having kids and my daughter loves coming out here with me. And it's like,
Yeah, now it's like
this is something I want to do for the rest of my life. I
You
mean,
know.
yeah.
So yeah, it's all.
and you figure out all the other sports and ambitions. I'm like, I'm good. Like I don't have to power lift anymore. And I don't just, if it doesn't directly translate
Because
to
now
something I
I
can
can
do on here.
control the girl squeeze now.
so
Is that right? The squeeze?
Yeah.
I think that's the part that I like about it the most. Is it's so accessible, meaning you can do it anyway.
You really can.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing it since kids, right?
Powerlifting, it's like you got to have. I mean, you need a table, but like you don't need a table.
Yeah.
You know, you can find a bar top.
Anything.
Indoors.
I mean, when I first came rolling up to their place, his advice for me was like, hey, you got grocery bags?
Yeah.
That's what I started with.
Nothing.
Oh, interesting.
You know, just like, I just recently started actually doing weights. Like,
You get to shoot.
I've just been pulling like every 4 to 6 weeks and
Yeah.
seeing what I can do, trying to get healthy. And like, now that I feel healthy, it's like, okay, can I actually do something with this? And
Yeah.
start
And
beating
you
it.
should be at 154, right?
Yeah.
Do you have, you were saying,
I
was
went-
it was it Mark that was saying there's one of the best guys in the U.S. at 54 lives around here?
Kalen?
And
Not Kalen Gilstrap. No, this guy's way better than Kalen.
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't pull anymore. He's a lawyer.
My Glock I have holster.
He wins nationals whenever he feels like it.
Here.
You have his name?
If it was the best movement, it kind of here.
Talking about Michael Hahn.
Michael Hain.
Yeah.
Michael Hahn. He says Hain. No, he moves.
Yeah.
he pulled with him a lot.
Massachusetts. Yeah, Michigan, Massachusetts.
Wasn't he living on a boat?
Yeah, he bought a houseboat.
I thought it was.
And now he lives up north
Sounds like
somewhere.
something we do.
But yeah, I was training with Michael for quite a while
Yeah.
when he lived down here.
Man, that sucks that he moved. I was gonna say you should train with that guy.
Monster?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Never had the privilege.
He makes me look like I've never arm wrestled before in my life.
He feels like he should be like 220.
But
200 pounds,
there's
220,
some
but
shows
he's
in this holster that
154.
probably use.
He's
Do you
just
I like
he's a
Iron Sight.
rock.
I know.
Absolutely rock.
Once you go red eye, you'll
I
never
can't.
go back.
Well, for me, it's
Yeah.
like
It's all like wrist
Well,
and
that's-
just like back.
That's just because
He's a gymnast.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have
He's
to
like a
get
collegiate gymnast.
present. It's
So
just-
he's got like
I
tons of
still
that pull up.
I still try a little bit.
You know?
Once you get
So
it,
it's
That
all
makes a whole
wrist
lot of sense.
and back.
it's like,
So if you can get him on your half of the table,
Right.
yeah. Well,
he
like
can't, he's not
maybe like
really powerful.
after,
He
like,
can't
you know,
connect to his
years of
power
getting that
anymore.
Iron
As long
Sight,
as you can get his hand on your half of the table, he's
yeah,
kind
it's
of
better to go that way.
just kind of disconnected just enough. But holy shit, it's hard to do that.
Oh. I'm sure this holster
Well, I'll have to look him up.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
extremely comfortable.
Like I said, he doesn't really pull anymore.
When like
That's the last time I saw him pull was at Nationals in Dallas, and he won, and that's the only thing he ever does.
well, you know,
This guy, I mean, just
small.
Wouldn't that be nice if you just show up to Nationals every
Yeah,
once in a
I
while and
mean,
win?
I'm actually trying to envision that. It's like, I don't know if I've ever been able to do anything like that
Like I
outside
have
of like
very good,
track and field and powerlifting for my weight class. Like,
Yeah, he's special. It's pretty special, but I credit that to Jim doing
I
gymnastics.
mean,
at home, it's out.
you can't deny it,
Pop
right?
it.
Yeah.
How much can you say? I don't know. Probably a fair amount.
You know, 5 times 8.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely the gymnastics
it's like an
background.
elastic.
I'm trying to figure out
It's
it's
not
a
a
very
fast
swift
and it'll fit
start
your
slowly
guns.
working in.
Where it's like
There's a lot of good
all-
resources out there, and like you said,
Yeah.
So it's
you
like,
don't need any crazy
when I don't
setup
have-
to even
whenever
start.
I'm like,
No,
I feel very
crazy.
fortunate having all this stuff just to
I mean, a lot of people say you do have a crazy setup.
big guys too.
Like
Yeah,
a cable
it's-
machine's kind of crazy.
It's not bad. Can you believe I got all of this, including the weights and everything, less than great.
No shit.
So my wife and I, we got all this. I found all the deals on Amazon, and it was before the pandemic,
The one that I
and
want,
so
you know, it's the
kind of went into
Oh,
the clearance section.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah,
like,
here.
there's nothing
That's
wrong
over
with
here.
this. It's just kind of had a
Yeah,
scratch on it, so just kind of worked it that way. And
Sure.
Cool.
found some
Right,
local
yeah,
got
that'd
the
be
Texas
cool.
Power
Right.
Bar and all the other weights. And
Or, you know, I
so
wanna
everything
put,
you saw in here for
you
the
know,
gym,
curtain over it.
the most expensive part single-handedly was that
You know,
bench.
a little like curtain.
That bench is
Hide
really
it,
$4,000.
Oh, I see.
So like, I got it when I was still powerlifting, and it was like we had a kid.
That
And
would
I
just
was
get
like,
one of
yeah,
those battle belts.
Yeah, I don't do any training at all other than
strap
standard
goes around
time.
the
That's
leg.
all I do is standard time.
And then, yeah.
But if you want to be serious about arm wrestling, you gotta do more than that. You know?
Yeah, that would be the best.
It's one of those things I feel like I have a little, I have promise within myself, and it's one of
Yeah,
those
just
that
keep buckling.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
stop.
like,
You know, I might not be great at it, but eventually I'll be
Yeah.
better than I was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn every time I'm out there. For me, it's about who you meet and the experience, and it's been very fulfilling for my life. Like, for me, being able to meet everybody, and I get to bring all these new ideas and concepts home, and it's really good energy. My daughter vibes on it too. She loves after we have practices.
How old is she?
She's 3.5.
Oh, she's little.
Yeah, little.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I mean,
My
it's
son is 15 months.
I do, but it's not.
Mine's,
so my
16
everyday
months.
carries and
Yeah,
Western
he's about to be
Shield,
17 months.
It's
It's wild.
very basic. Used to,
Yeah, I
used
can't
to
wait to get
be
to
cops.
arm wrestling. Yeah.
You know, you just kind of like look at him go, and it's like,
Cops
how are you doing all that? Like, how does that come over
Yeah.
the speed?
Block 19 or whatever.
We're in the phase now where he's like walking slash walk running.
behind the body armor,
Yeah.
it's really narrow.
Nothing.
But I want some
Like a
Baby
speed
proof
walk.
in it. Yeah, it's like, where are you going? And then,
What's going on? We got my son one of those, it's a bicycle that's got 4 wheels. It's like 4 wheels, like here and here.
Yeah.
So it's like a bicycle, you know, but just a little bit wider base. It's awesome. And he just like
that when
takes that thing around
they
the
always
house.
like, yeah, you're gonna
Like
you're
crazy.
gonna come across guys that are like, holy shit,
Yeah, it's pretty fun to watch.
holy,
Today he climbed a brick wall in my backyard.
oh,
I mean, it's like that tall, but he like grabbed on top of it, put his foot on a lip that was like probably that deep. He put his toe on a lip and pulled himself up onto a brick wall. And I was like, what, hey bud? I don't know why I let him do it. I was like, go ahead, I'm right here.
Years, I was just, you know, like a 5-shot.
Like if he fell, I was gonna grab him.
It was all about-
But I let him do it, and he just walked
But
right
then I
up,
started to have.
and then turned around and goes, ah!
Whenever I was in
Like so stoked about
somewhere where
himself,
there
you
was
know.
very much. Any little accomplishment.
five
And then
was
the things that it's not
good
supposed
for
to be
me, but
doing.
not for my family.
It's got to get that eye, and then the grin, and then he pivots and runs away.
even that slow though.
That's awesome.
Compared to because when you
Yeah, absolutely.
when you kick the magazine, you're still hitting your target, and
You guys ever use
split
bands?
second you go.
Yeah, we got bands.
You?
Yeah. You want to hook one up?
No, we don't have to. No. You can if you want to, but
It just might be better for you.
it's a whole lot for you. Yeah.
Hey, Brandon,
It's just,
you got your band?
You probably don't have one long enough for me. It's probably have to be your longest band.
Do you really need your band?
whenever she wrecks it, it gets stuck. I'm like, look,
You got like 3 back bands. They get with these bands.
so I'm gonna stop.
Whichever one's the longest.
She has a little baby hands. I don't know, it's like, I wish she could.
No, I mean, I
I
had
would
it,
get
Yeah, we got some guys.
like a little
that
yeah, because that's what
you
you
want to just move from.
well, she was the Mark IV 22.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of guys.
Yeah.
Some real strong, some of them new.
Yeah.
You can kill somebody with it.
Any of those.
Like, if they hit you in the
Yeah, let's see.
I mean, yeah.
Is this one as long as the others?
The expert says
Yeah, it's longer even. Let's try the black one. If I can remember how to do this. Is it like this?
Yeah.
just with that hand.
Yeah,
can't remember
should
that
be
situation.
underneath the
Miles before carrying your gun.
Grilled up some chicken.
No.
Should be around me.
Yeah, but it has to be around me somewhere. But it's supposed to be pulling you towards me, like.
It's not really. Just kind of feel like one
I need to wrap it around me.
Yeah.
I would
Is
be
it
my
you?
Yeah.
Because then you should give me.
It's just like,
How do I get this wrapped around me?
Yeah, it's more like another
You have to around your left arm.
like
yes,
He's pulling me.
But if he is just coming at me,
Does he need it or I?
I'd go, hey, I would back up. Yeah. My family or pedestrians.
Like that?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's it. So you're gonna need a smaller one.
Yeah.
And you actually, what if you double this up?
I'm glad we could.
If you're gonna double it up, probably use a smaller one.
Some of those guys, like,
Left arm.
they make them
Yeah, underneath. But let's actually
Your
let's
ammo's gonna
let's
be
double it though. Yeah. Let's,
always have nightmares that like for some reason there's like sand on the river.
let's see if it's strong. Might have to go blue.
You watch that
Throw it in the microwave.
self-protection guy.
What about that red one? Is that the same length?
He used to be fat and then finished not thin.
Probably
Like
longer.
weird
Yeah,
once
once
you
you
wood. Probably not. Like active self.
And then put a little bit in the bowl.
It's like I think it's called active
Wait for
self-protection.
Thank you.
He always every day he shows like horrible murder and they
Double it up.
he talks about how he would.
just kind of get you mentally prepped for anything that went down.
I thought you.
Oh yeah.
Because I was for a while like
You get your grip.
I used to carry
You got it, David.
3 mags. Back
You
up.
did? That's fine. I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, I feel that a
The
lot.
problem with the shield is that it's like I have a magazine extension and it's still just like 9 plus long.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just a back. It's partly a backup. Yeah. So that's why I have to shout 17 plus 1. Hopefully, I mean, your objective would be to get out of there, not to
Good.
they have to shoot your way out. And stuff.
I would.
Yeah, we would have to do that.
Give me a message board because then you'll give me
I get like the thicker, like
Rise from my
I would
fingers
try
like that.
I
feels
have
really
to
good.
got the grab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you gotta,
Yeah, exactly.
Your rest in peace. Clear.
Yeah, I'll try to shoot.
Yeah, you're out.
So yeah, if you're carrying me down,
Good.
Yeah.
right there.
It doesn't feel good on my wrist.
You give you
Well, that's one way to get some work in.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
yeah, so
You're supposed to.
it's just for you carrying. You pick this up
Every time there's.
I'll get you out of jail or all that kind of stuff. Anything.
You grab it.
You carry your shit. And it's
Lightsabers.
that's where it began.
Yeah.
Logan, you beat me up a little? Sure.
You know what I feel like you should do? Is
I like your giving.
your rise is
Fighting
really
setup as well.
Okay.
It's like you just want a
the
car.
ability to do this and pull me back is really powerful.
Great.
I feel like that's probably your strongest asset. You're top rolling me. You're like bending my wrist back and top rolling me. And I feel like if you were to incorporate a little bit of wrist top roll in there,
Like you feel your bone.
like butter.
I feel like
So being able to.
Yeah, so what if I pull through? Well, actually, what it is Your pinky. And I'm gonna, like, if I'm gonna try and top roll you, I'm gonna tap your pinky.
So I need to, when you feel me going,
my wrist.
do that. When you feel me.
So for you, if you want to attack my pinky, that's it. And it actually helps if you bend your wrist a little bit. And really roll your wrist in the pinky. Yeah. That's why I always tell people, when you're trying to top roll somebody, it's like, what's the weakest part of my hand? I'm trying to bend my wrist back. Obviously, my wrist is really strong, so you don't want to start here. I'm not going to top roll me if you're top rolling my wrist. The weakest part of my hand is my fingers.
I gotta do this, but I gotta get both of your hands pulled.
Sweet. Yeah. It's just on fingers. Yeah. But yeah, so like your weakest finger is your pinky, the weakest part of your pinky is your finger. So if I'm top rolling you, I'm trying to top roll your pinky first.
And I'm trying to contain, and then at that
So
point,
if you're top rolling me, as you were a minute ago,
so
but see how you're exactly. And what you were doing a minute ago is straight wrist top roll,
right?
Which is, don't get me wrong, it's Godzilla. It's whole style. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it works, but
you need to be able to drive.
Probably not
it'll
the
make
guy
you like 5% stronger.
Your fundamentals off.
Right. Yeah. He'll tell you that too. He's like, do as I say, or do as I say, not as I do, children.
Oh, children.
What he says.
Actually,
he's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good.
So more.
Something. So.
In your wrist.
Yeah. Really good wrist.
That makes way more sense. That's what I found unique about this sport is the professionals are actually for a nobody like me, like this, they're pretty cool with interacting and giving advice.
Yeah.
They seem like they genuinely like want more and more people to get into this sport.
Todzilla, Austin Arsenal's trying to get Todzilla out right now, actually. They're
Yeah.
talking to him right now, trying to get him to come out to training somehow.
What does that conversation look like to get someone like that out there?
Well, you just ask him, like, hey, do you do seminars? And Todd's like, yeah, for sure. And then you ask him how much it costs.
Right.
It's $3,000 plus
travel.
board. Yeah, room, board, and travel. So it's like $3,500, you know, depending on how you get him here.
He drives, doesn't he?
Okay. Yeah, probably.
He's always driving.
He seems like a driver.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he said he would do it for $3,000 plus, you know, travel. And he would do it for a whole weekend. How cool would that be?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it's so funny. Todzilla will tell you should never do side pressure exercises. and then he's like doing like hella side pressure exercises. He's like, never do this.
Gets his little nut plug.
Yeah.
I'm always surprised. I don't know why. You know, he doesn't mind, maintains his pronation, but he doesn't mind giving up his wrist a little bit.
Yeah.
But his wrists, you know, he's so strong there.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen him maintain it, but for some reason he doesn't mind, you know, just doing that whole thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious. I'm like, is he losing his wrist or is he giving his wrist? Because he is so strong. It'll make it look like his wrist is vulnerable. I don't think his wrist is that vulnerable. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think vulnerable is the right word.
But maybe his
I think he is losing his wrist.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would assume that kind of tension, once you're loaded up, and the way I kind of see it, and I'm just a green guy, but for me personally, when I lose my wrist, even though my wrist is lost, if I can still drive like that, I've got enough force coming through that thumb pad to where maybe the heavy kind of transitions into more of an old school kind of drive. He just seems like a old school kind of guy, and just by the way
moves his elbow, he like.
Yeah.
Like he moves it as one.
Yeah, because when he loses, he's always like, I just ran out of table.
Yeah. Like you watching him train, it's like.
Yeah, I know. That's so weird how he does the side pressure movements just like that. Like most people are doing side pressure to the pad, and he's just like, rah!
I think it's
His elbow integrity
Yeah,
is
that's what it
probably like the best there is.
I would say it's probably world class.
Yeah.
Like when you take
something that's fixed like that, and you take yourself out of position, you're opening yourself up. You're going to be pulling everything down to those deepest core muscles, and then you're still going to take that and then drive.
And
then he can still probably do that.
Everything
How
is
much wonder, like,
sacrificed his
are
elbow
you a
to
special
get there,
human
like,
being?
Time he spent off just being injured from
Yeah, everything is there,
pulling that up.
and he's able to. Yeah, I mean, he's unique in that respect. Maybe his elbow is just. Maybe his elbow is just so much more powerful than everything else. I'm just gonna trust
Yeah,
it.
he preaches about jam
press,
you
yeah.
know. It's like his whole thing.
Yeah.
For elbows.
Yeah.
I was doing those for a while.
JM presses hurt my.
It sucks so bad, yeah. God.
I
Did
did
you
those
go
for
to the-
years.
Yeah.
Did you go to the tournament where he was at in Fort Worth a couple years ago?
No. Oh, is that where he pulled Corey West?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that. I
At the,
didn't go to it.
whatever that convention center
Wasn't
is in
it?
Fort
Was
Worth.
it in Fort Worth? I thought it was pulling for special kids.
He might have been at that one too, but he was at one in Fort Worth a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
I
That
think
wasn't the one that
I
he pulled Corey West.
No. I don't know. I was still new to this sport.
Where did he pull Lachlan?
The Texas guy.
I don't know. Fort Worth. The only ones I know in Fort Worth are like the Lockheed Loaded World Series of Arm Wrestling events.
This was a Texas event. It was a weird free event that they did. That was like, hey, come pull.
Do you remember where he pulled Lachlan? Where that was at?
I don't remember him pulling Lockheed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think that was in Australia actually. I think. Yeah. I think.
Oh, like an AWU event?
Yeah, it was an early one. Early.
Not AWU. AWE?
It was something. Well, I don't even know if it was AWE. Yeah, I don't even know if it was AWE at the time.
Oh, just like a random.
I mean, I just don't know if Bowen had that brand. Yeah. But yeah, he pulled him.
I've seen him. Have you seen him pull Herman Stevens in the right and left hand super match?
That's
They
hot.
do both. Yeah.
No.
This is an older match, it's like 6 or 7 years old now, where they pull right hand, and then they pull left hand, and then they pull right hand, and then they pull left hand. They just alternate until somebody wins both hands.
Like, is Herman Stevens still around? Is he still
Oh yeah.
I mean, he filled in a couple years ago for a big match. He was either King of the Table or East vs. West. It was a big match.
Yeah, that's right. I
Filled
remember
in.
that. That was King of the Table, I think.
Last minute.
Yeah.
Where does he live?
I don't know. But I just refed some of his matches in Orlando at East vs. West tournament. And he did really well there.
Yeah. I think in America he's probably he's like top 10.
Yeah, I don't know about top 10. Definitely top 20.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much anymore. He's not as active as he used to be.
Did Shaky pull King of the Table?
Jake Chippy, yeah, he
Yeah,
pulled
who-
Gabor. He's the WAF champ.
Yeah.
He's the WAF champ. He's really young.
Swedish
Young
guy.
kid.
Swedish guy.
Is he Swedish? I don't know
Yeah,
where
he's
he's from.
Swedish.
He kind of, Dave had some fun.
He was
Oh, really?
He was so
Well,
mad.
Dave probably healed. Dave, he's been up. You know, he's had some losses and I think injuries. But did he spank him?
Oh,
It was pretty good.
yeah.
It was
Really?
Yeah, we were watching it here.
Teddy's
People
neck
were-
feels a lot better.
People were surprised how spanked he got.
Really?
Actually, yeah, because he's a WAF champ. That piece of pizza?
Oh, yeah,
absolutely. For you guys.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, everybody was like, wow, he got like destroyed as a WAF champ. You know, people were really surprised.
Are they in the same weight class? Are they close in weight?
I gotta be, yeah.
It's Taper, whatever. Tobias.
Tobias, that's the Swedish guy, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not Tobias. Okay, I
No.
thought he pulled Tobias.
No, Tobias
That would be
pulled Corey
much
West.
different, I think.
So Tobias pulled
probably.
Corey West.
Yeah.
Who won that match?
Tobias.
Really?
Corey West got top rolled. The untop roll.
The on top.
Yeah, I got top rolled.
I just think is you just can't get close enough to the table. I don't know.
Yeah,
Because his arms aren't real long.
that's interesting.
If his arms were longer, or if he could get closer to the table. Because, and it seems like to me he's never taken the sport like super seriously. You know, like
It's hard to tell.
yeah.
He doesn't have a YouTube channel. He doesn't do social media. So it's really hard to tell. All I know is that he was 500 pounds when he was in high school. And he's lost 200, over 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And at one point he was down to 300.
Really? What is he like? A little over 6 foot?
Yeah. I have a picture with him. I think he's like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah. Little guy.
Just a little old guy.
So, who did Shape pull in? Where was he from?
Gabor.
Gabor?
Yeah, I don't know where he's from.
Yeah. He said he was a WAF champ.
He was a walk champ. Okay. Okay. Current walk champ?
Yeah. Like the newest one.
Like fresh.
Okay.
Like mid-20s? Was it? I don't know. What
He's not
it?
new.
Oh, what
He's
about
like early 20s.
Reno? Like 2021
He
maybe?
was like 25, 24, 23, something like that.
Did Reno pull?
No.
Nah, he hasn't pulled since.
Is he hurt?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
That's okay.
Rustov and Sanders.
We're some yeah. We're someone.
Did he?
Yeah. Yeah, too much hook.
I mean, it's interesting because could he even give it the straps? I just remember it being.
I don't know. Maybe.
So Rustov
Good question.
is going to be number 1 again. Or is he? Who ended up being?
Well, what weight is that though? Isn't that 105?
It's
I know
105.
Sanders was.
Okay.
Sanders was less than that.
Yeah, I don't think so. Those weight classes.
Well, that's the problem. Weight classes. That's what people were complaining about was King's Table doesn't have weight classes.
Yeah, they do kind of like just allow. I thought they were both 105.
It's more of a spectator.
They could catch weight.
Yeah, it's just like pure entertainment.
Yeah. That's what I like about East versus West. It's a little more serious.
How grueling is it for some of those guys to dial into that weight class?
Maybe.
Like, I was following, what was it, Prudnick, and he still had, I don't know how many kilos to drop the day before, whenever he pulled, and I wonder, like, is that, like,
Those
the
guys are
norm for
pros.
those guys?
Yeah, I think it's down to a science. Well, you know, bodybuilding.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it. I've had years of experience with bodybuilding, but it's like, I don't know if those guys are that dialed in.
They have to be, yeah, for sure.
You know, I'm assuming
Like
they
how
probably have. They don't do it by
Paul Lynn.
themselves, right? Like, they've got professionals that help them.
No, I bet they do it by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a guy like Paul Lynn, he's got it dialed in. You know, he does.
Yeah.
He's always.
Oh, when I went to Orlando, Paul was by the pool, towel over him.
Yeah.
You know, just like sitting in the sun, trying to sweat. He went and got in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 90 degrees.
Like,
He was in the hot
bodybuilding
tub.
days, man, that would feel pretty extreme. Like, trying to, like, come in, like, shredded.
He's a freak.
Yeah.
Do that.
Paul Lynn got destroyed.
Who do you pull?
Krasny.
No.
Krasner.
Dude, it was. We were like,
It was
kind of ugly.
it was
Doesn't
ugly.
seem right. Not that.
That doesn't seem right. I know.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, Paul, like, you're so strong. Like,
At least, like, not destroyed. And Krasny's been losing.
yeah, because he pulls, like, people way bigger than that.
Well, he lost to.
Corey West.
Well, he almost
Who
lost.
else?
I guess no, he beat John. That was who he pulled before. No, he beat Laughlin, I guess. Yeah,
I feel like he's got to beat anybody that's around his size. Besides, like, the top 5 guys.
Right.
So, yeah,
Paul Lynn's not top 5.
In that match in
He
Virginia,
was temporarily the champion, but that was only because the real champs hadn't won. Just like Devin Lair was the champion, super heavyweight. It's like only because LeVar wasn't there. You know what I mean?
So,
Paul Lynn was the first champ.
Paul Lynn,
Yeah.
Paul Lynn was is that 100 kilo?
Yeah, it was it 9 or 5? I know it was 105. Wasn't it?
are you coming back next time?
I think Paul Lynn was the first one.
Rustov beat him.
Amazon, whatever.
Got smoked by Georgian popular anthem guy. Rackley.
Yeah.
He got beat by.
But yeah, I think you have
Oh, he even got beat by
like natural
that Bulgarian little dude.
skill set for it.
Connection, pressure.
crazy strong guy.
You've already got the cup.
He's lost a couple matches since,
Better
but
than I think.
Say better than me.
I think Mark's coming. Yeah, Mark's yeah.
Oh, you busting out the toys? You're passing around.
Yeah,
I know that priest show the referee is
yeah, no, it's this other dude.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get
I mean, he's like 5'5".
Do you ever like
It's like
go to like complete or do you just sometimes
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
like,
right around the way.
When was
He
this?
arm wrestled.
I
actually beat him. He arm wrestled.
You want to shoot it from that way back here?
Yeah, I think that's how we were
I like how
doing
you
it.
have this tech.
Extremely respected by a lot of drivers.
Yeah, the summer it's still light outside.
What's the weight of
200. Yeah.
They're my rip-off captains.
Yeah, he had like 2 or 3 fans now.
Are they? What are those? The genie?
You know,
Oh my God! What is it?
but honestly,
I want to try.
Yeah, man, 200.
I think when we started,
Purple's 200.
What?
Gold is
Oh,
150.
and
Oh,
we get into it. It was more of a
I can't even get close to that. There was some, how much we closed the 3.51?
That's crazy.
Gold is 150?
There's a technique to it too, you know.
Yeah. Somebody's tried to teach me the technique.
so my set came with a 250, a 300, and a 350.
Yeah.
But I'm like,